Hot dogs and a cold chill, we go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance, crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand, living life like we planned. Let's up and go, we won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's up and go, we'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to our second game of today's slate. There are 3 games that we will be covering on this channel today. This is number 2, and it is a matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it should be a good one today. Pittsburgh Steelers hosting the Buffalo Bills in this one. Pittsburgh Steelers currently at the top of the division thanks to a loss on Thanksgiving evening of the and a win by the Cincinnati Bengals, a loss for the Baltimore Ravens. The Bills and the Ravens have some beef. The Bills and the Steelers have some beef. The Bills have beef with just about every team in the AFC. And I guess so do the Pittsburgh Steelers. The spread for today's game is scrolling by at the bottom of the screen right now. Now, Las Vegas has taken the Buffalo Bills by 3. I want the Pittsburgh Steelers to win, if I'm being honest. I want the Pittsburgh Steelers to win, if I'm being honest. And I know that might sound weird to a couple of you guys because I've always been riding on the Pittsburgh Steelers a little bit, and I've been low on them this year. But I do think that the Buffalo Bills will have enough to get the win today. I do believe that the Buffalo Bills will be getting enough to get the win today. This kickoff should be starting in about 2 minutes here, guys, actually. So I'm going to run through this super duper fast. Offense right here is ranked very highly. 5th in points per game, 3rd in yards per game, 4th in yards per play, and 4th in third down efficiency. Top 10 in every statistical category offensively. Josh Allen out there with James Cook III. An amazing offense for the Buffalo Bills. The defense lacks something to be desired. I'm not going to say that they're a bad defense, but they are lackluster. We take a quick look here at the offense and defense for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and there's not a whole lot to get excited out here about. A couple of blemishes, more areas in red than you care to see. They are 11th in points per game offensively, bottom of the table when it comes to yards per game. The defense has done pretty decently there at picking up points, but honestly, they've been giving up a ton of yardage as well. They're bad on 3rd downs. Nothing to get excited about here, guys. They're barely outscoring what the defense is giving up. They have not won by a whole lot this season. So point differential, not great for them. But shout out to everyone who is in the chat right now. I see y'all out there. Hello to Roy. Hello to Drago. Hello to Country. Hello to Earth Citizen. Rev Green. Steve. TC Marine. Welcome back. The Global Information Man. What's going on, Global Information Man? Welcome into today's live stream. Shazam Gaming with us. Jerry checking in as well. We got Benito Reyes back for some more. Welcome back, guys. What's up, folks? Let's do this. We got 2 games. So let's get fired up. I'm back, says B-Bowls. How many of you guys survived and your pick'ems are still good? How many of y'all's pick'ems are still good? Chances are that last game might have knocked out quite a few of y'all if you dumped on the Houston Texans. Houston Texans got a big win right there. Nope, not it, says Ancient Aliens. B-Bowls in for Buffalo right now. Football Nation is knocking on Mario's door. Sure is right here, Maroon. Bam! Let's effing go. Bro, I benched Davante Adams. Did you? Timo is me, real, saying, bro, I benched Davante Adams. Ouch, bro. Ouch. Varsity saying, thanks to your Cowboys beating the Chiefs. Anytime, Varsity. And we're going to keep stacking those wins as well. Elizabeth saying absolutely not. All right, folks, so we really just went through the stats right now. Looks like to get this game started, the Pittsburgh Steelers are lining up to kick this thing away, and they do send this over to the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills will start this drive with a return from the 15 to the 20, down at about the 23-yard line. This is going to bring up a 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 coming up right now. Buffalo Bills will get the football. We're going to get all of our stats here set up momentarily, so please bear with me while I start plugging away at my graphics. Okay, Bills and Steelers. We'll have at least one drive chart available for y'all here. One drive chart down at the bottom while I start getting the rest of them together. Excuse me. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Looks like a single back formation. Strong side to the right side here, showing a 4-man rush. It's a snap and a handoff. Counter play here, and it's going to work out well. James Cook going to get to the 42-yard line. Good play on 1st and 10 out to the Buffalo 42. A big first down for the Buffalo Bills. The Pittsburgh Steelers defense still trying. Great counter play right there. James Cook saw everybody on the Pittsburgh Steelers get fooled. Everybody went in that direction. Everybody went in that direction, and it worked out well. So 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. The Buffalo Bills with the football, motion on the field. Here's a snap, a look to the left. It's intended to be a screen play. They're saying it's an incomplete pass. Stops the clock with 14-16. It's a 2nd down and 10. Football stays at the 42-yard line of the Buffalo Bills. Quick adjustments here while I find my Buffalo game. Let's go, Buffalo. Let's find our Buffalo game here. Where's my Buffalo Bills game? Where is my Buffalo Bills game? Anybody see it here? Oh, there it is. Okay, guys, 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap. It's a handoff. James Cook from the 42-yard line gets to the 44. It's a 2-yard pickup. It brings up a 3rd down. 3rd down and 10 coming up. Voice. Uh-oh. Voice is going to be a problem. Voice is going to be a problem early in this game. Hopefully not. 3rd down and 7 after a 3-yard gain. My eyes are not on the screen. I am all over the place while I'm getting these last final touches put in, but this should be everything that we need. 3rd down and 7 coming up. Waiting for the snap, Josh Allen from the 44-yard line sends a man over to the right-hand side. It's Dawson Knox dropping back, looking left, looking right, going to air this thing out. Catch is made on the right-hand side, and it looks like the catch is made. Big first down. Cook's going to make the grab. Interesting. Okay. That actually looks like Elijah Moore, so I don't know why Cooks. But Cooks. It's definitely, is that Brandon Cooks? Since when are you on this team? Am I looking at the right stuff here? I am. Okay. I've got some stuff written down. I'm going to have to change some stuff right now. Huh. Okay, right-hand side, guys. That's going to be a 1-yard pickup here. That's going to be good for a first down and then a first down run over to the side. My apologies. I am clearly distracted by something that just kind of threw me off guard. Coño, pero esto está jodón. Okay, we'll get the stat board over on the right-hand side. Stats over on the right-hand side. And now we should be set. Okay, this feels better. Everything's all set. I see a 2nd down and 9 on my TV screen. 2nd down and 9 on my TV screen. Flags coming in with 12 minutes and 18 seconds here left to go. It's going to be a false start on the offense against the Buffalo Bills. So a false start, subtract some time. And I'm going to take a quick look here at this depth chart. I don't see Brandon Cooks. There he is. Brandon Cooks coming over now, being one of the starting wide receivers on this team with Joshua Palmer out. So it's Khalil Shakir, Keon Coleman, Gabe Davis, Brandon Cooks, Terrell Shavers, and I don't have Cooks on this list. I also don't have Elijah Moore on this list anymore. So it looks like number 18 has changed numbers or changed names. Looking to the left-hand side on 2nd down and 14 after a penalty here. 2nd down and 14. A look to the left-hand side. Catch is going to be made by James Cook. Okay. So, easy. Should be easy to bounce back from. 3rd down and 10. A 4-yard gain will start the clock once again. 3rd down and 10. All righty, folks. Welcome in to all the Buffalo Bills fans watching this game right now. Waiting for the snap. Looks like Josh Allen steps up to the line and then steps back. He's in a shotgun formation. Looks like the man in on this shotgun play is Ty Johnson. He'll wind up and throw. It looks like it's picked off. It might be Steelers football, and it is intercepted by Pittsburgh. First down, Steelers. What? The Pittsburgh Steelers on 3rd down and 9 will intercept the football. It's picked off by Brandon Eccles, and it's first down, Pittsburgh. 11-11, make a wish, Pittsburgh Steelers fan. That's a first down for the black and gold. He definitely hangs on to this one. Well done by Brandon Eccles, and Josh Allen going to roll his eyes on the play. Okay. Interception. Great job by the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. Ball hit the ground, says must be nice. I don't think so, must be nice. They are reviewing this. It's going to be a 1st and 10 when we get back. The Pittsburgh Steelers will have the football, and it's going to be a turnover here. Pittsburgh going to have possession in just a moment. Okay. Josh Allen is cooked, says the Mr. Mojo. What's going on to everyone into the chat? Rake Flyer saying into triple coverage? Is that a good idea? I don't think it is. I don't think it is a good idea. First down, Pittsburgh. Let me pull up my chat overlay for you guys and see what's going on in the chat room. See what's going on in the chat. We are at a quick commercial break. Mario, me. That's me. I'm Mario. I'm losing my voice. This has been an interesting weekend. It is Thanksgiving weekend, or was Thanksgiving week. And looks like I'm not doing as great of a job at protecting my voice as I thought I was. Okay, so that football was picked off here by this Pittsburgh Steelers defense right now. Eccles made the play. He's not listed as one of the starters on the defense right now for Pittsburgh. But the Pittsburgh Steelers defense managed to get the football back. Okay. Brandon Eccles is listed as the starting nickelback. But on this 4-3 defense, we normally keep it with just those. Cam Hayward, the left defensive end. Keanu Benton, the nose tackle. You will see today not Logan Lee, not Derek Harmon, not Dean Lowry, not Jacob Slade. All of those guys are injured or on IR right now. Today, my guess is that we're going to see Odomewo, or we're going to see Yaya Black going to be your right defensive end, because their normal starting right defensive end, if you take a look on ESPN right now, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th all ruled out or on IR for today's game for the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. TJ Watt, weak side linebacker. Jack Sawyer, his backup here. Starting on the right inside linebacker, I've got Patrick Queen as the left inside linebacker. Right inside linebacker should be Peyton Wilson, not Holcomb. Cole Holcomb pulled all the way down to number 3, so Peyton Wilson should be the right inside linebacker. And Alex Highsmith going to be the strong side linebacker here. Corners for today. Left corner, Asante Samuel. Right corner. Man, this is just an absolute mess. This is a mess. This one definitely does not look right. Don't like that. That's okay. 1st and 10. Pittsburgh Steelers offense with the football now. Pittsburgh Steelers offense now taking the field. Pittsburgh Steelers offense now taking the field here. 35-yard line motion on the field in a shotgun formation. A toss to the right-hand side. No, he doesn't toss it. Looks to the left. Catch is made. Looks like DK Metcalf on 1st and 10 will pick up about 9. It's a 2nd down and 1. 2nd down and 1. Okay. Heavy personnel, says ESPN. What did I miss here? Did this turn off here? Okay. 2nd down and 2 on my TV screen. Football at the 43-yard line. Aaron Rodgers in a pistol formation. Waiting for the snap against a 4-man rush. Aaron Rodgers will turn around and hand this over to Jalen Warren. Jalen Warren will pick up a yard. It brings up a 3rd down and 1. And this Pittsburgh Steelers offense looking at a 3rd down early on this game. Football at the Pittsburgh 44-yard line. Neither team has been able to cross or do too much damage in this one. Score is still 0-0 with 10 minutes left to go. 3rd down and 1. Pittsburgh Steelers at their own 44, still in the huddle here. Aaron Rodgers, break! Rodgers with a cast on the left arm right here. He's got to be feeling it in this cold. Motion on the field right now. Looks like Jonnu Smith to the bottom of this one. Jaylen Warren is the running back on the play. He goes up the middle. He should have picked up the first down. I think he got it. First down, Pittsburgh Steelers. First down picked up by Pittsburgh. 9:35 here left to go. 9:35 here left to go. No scroll on the late games, says the Mr. Mojo. Here we go. You want the scroll on the bottom of that one? Hang on 1 second. There you go. Okay, scores at the bottom of the screen. Once again, a toss to the right-hand side on 1st and 10, but this time from the 47-yard line. That toss play goes backwards for a loss of 2. It does bring up a 2nd down and 12 now. 2nd down and 12. Ooh. My voice is definitely feeling it right now. Uh-oh. We'll see if the 3rd game happens. 2nd down and 12. 8:40 left to go. Shotgun formation, trips on the right. Pittsburgh Steelers with the football on the right hash. Here's the snap. Rodgers drops back, looks right, looks left, will wind up and throw. Catch made out of the backfield. Jaylen Warren going to go forward and picks up about 3 or 4 on the play. 3rd down and 8. Ooh, they're calling it a 2-yard pickup. 3rd down and 10. Clock continues to tick. Mr. Mojo saying, I'd skip the Redskins game. There's only 3 games actively happening right now. They're the 3 at the bottom of the drive chart down there. Shotgun formation. Roman Wilson on his way to the top of the screen here. Rodgers on 3rd down and 10 will take the snap. Looking right, looking left. The blitz coming in. Rodgers airs it out. This pass looks like incomplete. No flag on the play. 4th down and 10. 7:39 here left to go. Hail to the Redskins, says Ek9. Handle it right, saying, hi, what's going on? Handle it right. Robert Zamora in the house. MDK saying, ahoy, hoy. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Washington and New York are both proud teams with a lot to play for. They are. You're right, and they have loyal fan bases who still tune in to watch their games. 4th down and 10. Here's the punt from the Pittsburgh Steelers. It goes back, and it's signaled a fair catch inside the 20. It's a 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. Buffalo will get the football now with about 7:30 left to go. Okay, both teams have had a chance to drive. Neither team has scored any points. That's okay. Let's take a look at some of these stats since we didn't get a full-on breakdown. The offense for the Buffalo Bills about to take the field. Why don't we talk about the offense for this team? Couple of players who came in that were questionable. Couple of teams that were questionable. Players coming in that were questionable coming into this one. Khalil Shakir. Let's start from the backfield and work our way around. Josh Allen, quarterback today. James Cook, running back today. Khalil Shakir in as the wide receiver 1. Joshua Palmer officially ruled out. So instead we'll see Gabe Davis, we'll see Gabe Davis, Keon Coleman, or Terrell Shavers in this spot. A new addition here in Brandon Cooks. I haven't, covered them in a while. Let's take a quick look at Brandon Cooks' number. According to ESPN, he doesn't have a number. It's number 18. We saw that today. I remember talking with Santino about this yesterday. He's like, dude, there's no number for this guy. So we don't have a number for Brandon Cooks. It is number 18. The number 18 before him is no longer on this team. Number 18 before that was Elijah Moore, and Moore no longer wearing that jersey. Dalton Kincaid going to be the tight end in this formation in the offensive line for this Bills offense. From left to right, it's not Deion Dawkins today. Today it is Ryan Van Demark. Ryan Van DeMark. That's him right here at the left tackle. David Edward, left guard. Center, Connor McGovern. Osiris Torrance, the right guard. And no Spencer Brown on the right tackle side today. Instead, well, according to this one, looks like it's going to be Tylen Grable and not Chase Lunt. It's going to be Tylen Grable, who was questionable, but is available now. So, Bills a little beat up out there, looking a little different offensively. I don't know if that's one of the reasons why Josh Allen opened up this game by throwing an interception. But let's take a look at the offense as well for the Pittsburgh Steelers during this quick commercial break. Aaron Rodgers and Jaylen Warren going to be your two people in the backfield as your starters. Should something happen to Rodgers, we'd see Mason Rudolph. Jaylen Warren is in a timeshare with Kenneth Gainwell for the Pittsburgh Steelers offense. DK Metcalf, Roman Wilson, Calvin Austin, and Darnell Washington going to be your pass catchers. But right now, we're going to get back to the action. Buffalo with the football. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. A handoff to running back James Cook will go for 8 yards to 2nd down and 2 coming up now. Buffalo takes the football from the 18 to the 26 after an 8-yard pickup. 7.5 left to go. The clock is ticking once again. Buffalo with the football. Buffalo on their own side of midfield. We'll call that 26-yard line, right at about the 25, just past it. Segundo y dos. 7th game this season with the giveaway. Speaking of giveaways, Robert giving away channel memberships. Thank you, Robert Samora, for gifting out those memberships. Here's a snap and a handoff on 2nd and 2. James Cook takes this one from the 26 to the Buffalo 31. That's a 5-yard pickup on 2nd down and 2, and that results in a Buffalo Bills first down. First down for Buffalo. Okay. Give me a home where the buffalo roam and the deer and the antelope play. Okay. I don't know if these deers and antelope are playing, but the buffalo are roaming, and they are heading towards midfield right now. Thanks again, Robert Samora, for those 5 gifted memberships. You're up to 15 today, my friend. A snap and a handoff. This goes up the middle. This is going to break big right there. And this carry is Ray Davis, who picks up 15 yards. First down, Buffalo Bills. 6 minutes left to go now. First down after a good gain right there by number 22, climbing that left hash. This game is in Pittsburgh, folks, so the Steelers defense looking to stand up right now. Let's see if they can do it. They're still searching. And we know what the Pittsburgh Steelers defense is, but they seem to have lost their way. Here's a snap and a handoff, and Davis going to go up again. Another big gain for Ray Davis. Call it another 12 and another Buffalo first down. Another Buffalo first down. Dang, Ray going crazy right now, says Timo. Yeah, Timo. Timo is real. More hot tea, more cough drops. Whatever I can get. More hot tea, more cough drops. Single back, 42-yard line, a snap and a handoff. Ray Davis to the left-hand side. He will go backwards on this one. So, looks like back to reality he goes. 2nd down and 12. A loss of 2 backs them up to the Pittsburgh 44. Buffalo Bills still with the football. 4 minutes and 50 seconds left to go right now in this first quarter. More fireball, says Ek9. Fireball. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Fireball. Okay, shotgun formation. Waiting for the snap. Josh Allen at the 45-yard line points into the defense way out there. Flags coming in quickly. Looks like this is going to be a false start right here. Does stop the clock. False start against the Buffalo Bills on 2nd down and 12. They go backwards. It's a replay of 2nd down. 2nd down and 17 for the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo now backed up to midfield at the Pittsburgh 49-yard line. Josh Allen going to tweak his head sideways there. 4:20 left to go in the first quarter here. Shotgun formation. Waits for the snap. There it is. A 4-man rush coming in. A look to the left. Catch made out of the backfield here. Looks like it's going to be a decent gain. Call it a pickup of 7 right there. Ty Johnson gets the grab out of the backfield. We'll start the clock once again. There's another flag, though. More laundry here with 4:05 left to go. Let's see what this call is going to be. So 4:05 left to go. This one is personal foul, defense. What is the call? Face mask on the defense. That's huge. Face mask call on the defense. Number 29, Kyle Duggar, gonna be hit for that one. I don't know. It looked more like Edwards got the face mask. Bad call by the officials. There's no face mask there. There's no face mask at all on that. Wow. There was no face mask on that play. So did that get picked up? What happened here? I got a 3rd down and 10. Maybe they picked that up. Maybe they're saying there is no foul for face mask, because it does say 3rd down and 10. If the face mask would have landed, this would be a 1st down play. So I guess they picked up the flag here. There is no flag on the play. Here is a look to the left-hand side, and this is going to be a throw into the ground on 3rd down and 10. Pass is incomplete. 4th down and 10. Stops the clock with 3:27. So if the face mask would have stood, that would have been an automatic 1st down for the Buffalo Bills. Looks like they reviewed it. They took a look and said, okay, it wasn't a face mask after all. Good job by the officials to talk about it. They picked up and waved off the flag. They just didn't show us on this side the official physically picking up and waving off the flag. 4th down and 10, and the Bills are actually lined up to go for it here. 4th down and 10, they are lined up to go for it, waiting for the snap. Play clock down to 3. You're not fooling anybody. That's going to be a flag for a delay of game, and this will be a 5-yard penalty. They are really getting these officials. They're really getting these officials going today. So delay of game on the play. 5-yard penalty backs them up once again. Okay. So 4th down and 15 will back them up to the Pittsburgh 47. The refs tripping right now. You benched Devontae for Jalen Waddle. That's a tough one, Tim. That's a tough one, Timo. Here's the punt, guys. 4th down and 15. That's going to take a bounce and goes through the back of the end zone. So the boot on 4th down and 15 goes to be a touchback. We'll have a 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Here come the mustard men to take the field. 3 minutes and 19 seconds. They might cut to a TV timeout, and they will cut to a TV timeout. LA Chargers up 7-0 against the Las Vegas Raiders. This game is all tied up right now, 0-0. So is the Seahawks and Vikings game, all tied up 0-0 as well. So, you guys know, after a touchback, the football comes out to the 20-yard line. You guys should also be able to, someone said field position. I always mention the field position. I always let you know after every snap, every play, and every down where the football is located. But if on the off chance I do not, there is a drive chart down below that is not there for my convenience. It's there for your convenience, so you know where the football is at all times and who has possession. I've also got a possession needle up top for you guys. You can see this going back and forth right now based on who has the football. Right now, the Pittsburgh Steelers have the football. It will be a 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line for Pittsburgh, but we are going to a quick commercial break. Too windy for a field goal, says Duff Lock. It could be too windy for a field goal. The Mustard Men, that's it. That's who they are, Cody. Mustard, says the Mr. Mojo. 407 Florida. We're just getting started, my friend. We'll get there. We will get there. I just need Jackson Smith and Jigba to get 1 touchdown, says Timo. I could use that as well. Sue saying, I only root for the Bills because of Allen's story, says Sue Mullins. Let's see. Are you going to stream the college championship games this week? I will probably stream 1 or 2 games this Saturday. I will be covering Saturday, but we'll see. You never root against the Bills. You're crazy, says Marva Merriman. Steve saying that football sucks this year. Steve, you've missed some really good games, man. All the way from, I'm talking week 1 with the Bills and the Ravens. That game was wild, bro. This season we had a new NFL record for the longest field goal ever kicked in a regular season game. We've had multiple overtime games. We've had games in Germany. We've had games in Brazil. We've had games in Spain. We've had multiple games in London. I respectfully, totally disagree with you, Steve. I think we've had a very good year of football this year. I think we've had a very good year of football in here. Anyways, to each their own, though, right? For you guys, you might remember some other games in your history, right? Some of you guys have watched football a lot longer than I have. And you could have a very different experience. But from my side, as a color radio broadcaster, we've seen some crazy good games. Okay, waiting for the snap at the 20-yard line. The Pittsburgh Steelers with the football here. Aaron Rodgers, hands to the helmet. Everyone on the lines, hands to the helmet. Looks like the only person, actually, who put their hands to the helmet was DK Metcalf. Here's going to be a toss to Kenneth Gainwell. Gainwell will pick up 2 yards on first down. It's a 2nd down and 8. So 2nd down and 8. 2nd down and 8 right now. Definitely out of Andy Samberg. I've actually heard that before. I've heard that quite a bit. Surprise upsets for real, Janet Jones. So a lot of surprise upsets this year as well. Okay, here we go. Aaron Rodgers looks to the right. We're in a pistol formation. 2 receivers at the bottom. 22-yard line. Motion from Gainwell. The snap, the handoff, left-hand side. Looks like this carry will be Jaylen Warren on 2nd down and 8. We'll pick up half the distance. 3rd down and 4. Okay, reading some of these right now. Every Thanksgiving game was an upset, says Cool as a fan. Here's water, says Daniel. Yeah, water definitely helps, Daniel. Let's go ahead and do that. 3rd down and 4. Clock is ticking. The clock is accurate. We got about 2 minutes here left to go in the first. Rodgers, empty backfield. Kenneth Gainwell at the bottom of the screen. 2 left, 3 right. He looks right. He fires. Wide open and overthrown. Wilson was open on that play. Pass is incomplete, though. 4th down and 4. Aaron Rodgers, airmail right there. Roman Wilson, the intended receiver, but that pass over his head. Too far to the angle, and I don't know if Rodgers ran the right route or was expecting the right route. He did something like this, whatever that means. Fourth down and 4. Here's the punt team. Fair catch. Looks like 24-yard line. Should be a 1st and 10 for Buffalo. Okay, 1:41 left to go. Sorry, I'm working my way through that crunched up cough drop. There's a flag on the play. It came in pretty quickly. We're going to find out what this call is from the officials. They also need to fix the Bills' record here. The Bills are 7-4. There was a holding right there, guys. Holding call. It's a 10-yard penalty against the Bills. This will back them up. 1st and 10. All right, guys, so a little bit more choppy for today. Someone said something or not. What did I miss? Denver Super Bowl champion says Cool as a fan, maybe. The Mr. Mojo saying turkey hangover. Bills' record is 7-4, not 8-3. Yeah, that's what I was fixing right now. Let's see. Mr. Mojo saying 7-5. They will be after today, maybe. We'll see how it goes. Let's see. Bills are always getting penalized, says Joseph. I'm just calling it like I see it right now. Just calling it like I see it. So, today, guys, what I plan to do is honestly just kind of take it easy for these. I'm going to bring the games to whoever needs access to these games. I'm going to bring the games to whoever needs access to these games. But I forgot that it is a marathon, not a sprint. We lost a lot of the vocal power in the first game in that AFC South showdown. Right now, we're hoping that the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers ends up being a good game. But so far, with 1:41 left to go, nothing to show for it. Neither team has scored in this first quarter, so a slow start to this game. Daniel saying, I got 7 ticket. I'm glad you do the Steelers. I do the Steelers, Matty James. I do. I need access to the next game, says B Bulls. Next game coming up today. Ooh, let's change this right now. Let's talk about the schedule here. What are we looking at? Is this the away team? So that would be Buffalo. If Buffalo's the away team. Buffalo got a game against the Bengals, got the Patriots, the Browns, the Eagles, and the Jets coming up. I could see them going 3-2. They should beat the Bengals. They should beat the Browns. They should beat the Jets. But the Patriots and the Eagles, we'll see. We'll see how the Buffalo Bills finish out the rest of this season. The season's not over right now. Plenty of time left to go this year. Score or nah, says 823 GS9. For this drive, I'm actually going to go score. I think we are going to get a score on this drive. I'm going to go that they're going to score on this drive. Pittsburgh Steelers next 5 games. They've got Ravens next week. Monday Night Football against the Dolphins. They've got a game against the Lions. They've got the Browns, and they've got the Ravens again. So the Steelers and the Ravens still have to face off 2 times this season. Here we go. Buffalo Bills, 1st and 10 with 1:41 left to go in the first quarter from the 13-yard line. Josh Allen will take the snap. He fakes to the left. He looks to the right. The catch is made. A block upfield here for James Cook. James Cook will pick up about 4 yards on 1st and 10. Second down coming up now. It's a 2nd down and 6 after a 4-yard pickup. This moves the football from the Buffalo 13 out to the Buffalo 17. That's a gain of 4. Clock is hot once again. We're just going to leave that one going here. Buck Wild saying, let's go. Maria. Maria, Maria, you remind me of a West Side Story. What's going on, Maria? My name is Mario. Maria y Mario. Bienvenidos. Welcome to this live stream. 2nd down and 6. Offset I formation. A toss to the right-hand side for James Cook. Gets from the 17-yard line to about the 19-yard line. That's a 2-yard gain on 2nd down and 6. It brings up a 3rd down and 4 to the Buffalo 19-yard line. 3rd down and 4 at the Buffalo 19. The Pittsburgh Steelers making stops right now. Cam Hayward was able to wrap up James Cook after he broke past TJ Watt. The weather is 16 miles an hour, sustained winds with a gust of 30 to 35 miles an hour. So that could make a huge difference in this game. Less than 30 seconds left to go. Looks like a point into the defense here. Pointing into the defense. There's the snap looking towards Shakir. A wind up and a throw. It's incomplete. Josh Allen cannot connect with Khalil Shakir. That pass broken up. 4th down comes up now. Well done by the Pittsburgh Steelers defense to break that thing up. Well done by the Pittsburgh Steelers defense to break that thing up. So 4th down and 4. It stops the clock here with 15 seconds. And we're going to see the Buffalo Bills punt team come out once again. 4th down and 4 from the Buffalo 19. Punt unit out once again. Small chunk of yards, says Janet. Here's the boot from the right hash. Going to punt this into the right side of the field. Let's see how far the wind carries it. A return from the 30, the 35, the 40, out at about the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh now has possession. Pittsburgh in pretty decent field position, guys. They're taking over at the 40 here. They're taking over beyond the 40, so that's solid for Pittsburgh. Looks like MB has dropped a $5 super chat in here. Welcome in, MB. Buck Wild asking, do you like the Bills? Look, man, I like certain players on the Buffalo Bills. I got lots of shares of Josh Allen. I got lots of shares of James Cook. But that's about as far as it goes for me. Outside of Josh Allen and James Cook, I think the team is a bunch of frauds with a super easy schedule. I hope Bills Mafia doesn't hate me for that. I also don't think the Steelers are very good either. I think both of these teams are in serious trouble of missing the postseason right now. Here is a throw. Plenty of time. It's going to end up hitting the dirt right now. Aaron Rodgers, incomplete pass, 2nd down and 10. I think both of these teams have a lot to prove. I'll leave it at that. Both of these teams have a lot to prove. 6-5, that does not instill confidence in the postseason. 7-4 with a very soft schedule. Buffalo Bills fans, you guys know you got a soft schedule, bro. And to be sitting at 7-4, you should be ashamed. You know you should have won a lot more of those games. You're looking at a 2nd down and 10 with 1 second left in the first quarter. Shotgun formation, Pittsburgh Steelers out here. Waiting for the snap. There it is. There's the handoff. Jaylen Warren on 2nd and 10. Gonna pick up about 12. That's good for Warren. That's a first down. Pittsburgh takes them across midfield out to about the 48-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up now. This takes us to the end of the quarter. Second quarter coming up after the first 15 minutes. Nobody has scored in this game. Pabby Man saying pretty harsh. Okay. Let's talk about it, guys. Let's talk about it. I don't mean to be harsh, but I literally make a living on calling it like I see it. And this is how I see it right now. First of all, I know this has changed. This has changed. The Jacksonville Jaguars are now 8-4. Just like the Colts, the Jags should be up in 3rd place right now. The Broncos play tonight. The Patriots play tomorrow. The Colts have now slid down to 6. The Chargers are doing their thing against the Raiders. Pittsburgh Steelers are only here not on their own accord, but because of the fact that the Baltimore Ravens lost to another divisional opponent, so by default, the Steelers have moved up to number 4. If the Steelers lose this game, they'll be right back down at the bottom, and the Baltimore Ravens going to end up moving right back up. So both teams sitting at 6-6. There's no separation right there. That's why I feel that way. Now, I'm talking, and I will be honest about it, I am a little harder on the Buffalo Bills. Last year, the Buffalo Bills were head and shoulders above every team in their division. In comes Mike Vrabel and a $500 million cap space right here. And the New England Patriots are now 10-2. 3 games ahead of the Buffalo Bills, and it could be 4 games, maybe 5 games, 4 games ahead of the Buffalo Bills after tonight and after today, just depending on how this goes. But right now, the Patriots are in control, and the Buffalo Bills, everyone talks about how they're a Super Bowl contender and this, that, and the other. Well, that is one team that has never won a Super Bowl on this list. There are a couple, literally a couple of teams that have never won Super Bowls on this list. All these guys have won Super Bowls. They have not. Anyways, that's just calling it like I see it. In the NFC, a couple things have changed. The Rams just lost to the Panthers, bro. The Rams lost to the Panthers. Seahawks in the middle of a game. Buccaneers got the win. Eagles lost to the Bears. Packers got the win over the Lions. San Francisco doing their thing as well. And on the bubble right now, some of this has changed around. The Panthers are now 7-6. They move back up. The Cowboys back down to 10. That's going to change. Depending on what happens with the Steelers here, these Ravens could be going up or down. Houston Texans just got a massive win over the Indianapolis Colts. They're now sitting at 7-5. So a lot is changing right here. These two teams that we're seeing on the screen, despite the fact that they are sitting on this playoff picture, I still believe they have a lot to prove. I still believe they both have a lot to prove. Here's Aaron Rodgers in a shotgun formation coming back from the break between the first and the second quarter. Rodgers takes the snap. Rodgers looks left. Rodgers will fire. Incomplete pass up the middle here. Intended for DK Metcalf. 14:56 left to go. That's another person that I'm telling you, man. DK Metcalf, an amazing physical athlete, doesn't know how to run routes. You get him the football, and he will tear through any defenders, and yards after catch, he'll get there. But if you're looking for him to give you an exact 5-yard runt and a slant or a post, you're going to get some angles and mistimings and miscues. Here's the snap and a handoff to Jaylen Warren on 2nd down and 10. It's a 1-yard pickup. And you know what's funny, man? I might be saying that as a Dallas Cowboys fan, but Seattle Seahawks fans will tell you that that is true. Seattle Seahawks fans will tell you that this is true. DK Metcalf in Seattle was the reason for a lot of heartache there for Geno Smith, expecting him to go one way or expecting him to be somewhere at a certain time, and he's not. Okay. So, here we go. 3rd down and 9 with 14 minutes left to go from the 46-yard line. 3rd down and 9, the Pittsburgh Steelers from the 46. The snap. Rodgers on the move. He steps up through the pocket. He's tagged, but he stays up. Rodgers on the run. Rodgers will throw. Incomplete pass. Another stop here. 4th down and 9. Both of these teams unable to get any yardage here. Take a look at the numbers. Right now, the Buffalo Bills, 91 total yards of offense, 31 total yards of offense for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Anyways, so there it is. Those are the numbers. You can see them on the right-hand side, folks. Rodgers is washed, says Buck Smith. 14:01. The punt team will come out here for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Another punt from Waitman. The snap, the hold, the punt. This one going. Gonna take a bounce, and it'll be wrapped up at the 20-yard line. It's just as effective as a touchback. So 13:52 here left to go in the first half of this game. And we will have a trivia quiz for you guys. Oh, man, what is this? Can you stop? Gosh. Okay, great. Okay. End of that drive here for the Pittsburgh Steelers. It is now Buffalo Bills football. Okay. It is now Buffalo Bills football. Keep an eye out for the Dolphins with a late surge. Just kidding, says Global Information Man. Didn't they just get the win, though? Let's see. Hey, man, I'm optimistic to the top. The Bills haven't been anywhere but straight downfall. Hey, it wouldn't be football. Screw that. Yeah, that says it. Wow. What's up, Rando? Rando's in the house. I see you out here, my friend. Thanks for checking in. Wake me up when someone scores, says Drago Balboa. Same. Wake me up when Drago scores. Or when someone scores. Huge pick from the Raiders. Might have another upset, says Mr. Sifix. Daniel Maldonado just dropping in to show some love while I'm watching the Raider game. Go get him, brother. I got you. Thank you so much, Daniel. Thanks for checking in. Be sure to smash that like button if you're in here right now. Okay, guys, I didn't get a chance to talk to you guys during that last commercial break. Let's find out where the Pittsburgh Steelers fans are at. Steelers fans? Steelers fans, where are y'all at? I don't know if I see. Is Ray Zilla out there? Waiting for Ray Zilla or Brandy to check in. Don't know if either of them are in the chat right now. Looking for our Steelers fans. John Jackson saying we're sitting at 3:08. That's okay. Still plenty of time right now. Diggs was the best they had, says Cool as a fan. Punting is losing. Let's go Steelers, says Meatball. What up, Meatball? Today I'm a Steelers fan, says Sue. What up, Sue? Steeler Nation, says Steeler Lady. Steelers fan from Cali, says Mad. I'm looking for gold and black emojis, guys. Looking for black and gold emojis. Eden in the house. What's going on, Eden? Thanks for checking in. Eden says hello. Here we go. Steelers, says Juicy J. Who beat Denver? Who beat Lions? Who beat Baltimore? I know it wasn't Dallas. LOL Buffalo, says Russell Field. Let's see. Janet Jones. There we go. Janet Jones with the Steelers logos. I don't have a team. I just like certain players. That's fair. That's fair, Antoine Jackson. That's fair. How about them Cowboys? Steelers fan in Greece. What's going on, my friend? Okay. Commercial break is over. I see you, Hopes Girl or Hoppus Girl. Here's a snap. Here's a handoff on 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line for the Buffalo Bills. It's going to be a handoff to James Cook. Cook will pick up 1 yard. 2nd down and 9. The clock starts ticking once again. Football to the Buffalo 21, the Buffalo Bills. Hanging out right now. Shout out from West Virginia, says Haley. Hello, Haley. You passed my name, says Jason Me. What up, Jason? Thanks for checking in. Jessica says hello. Mongo says hello. At least Brady looks young. Rodgers looks like a grandfather. Yeah, but Brady got a lot of work done, bro. Brady for sure got a lot of work done. 2nd down and 9. Single back formation. Here is the snap and a little drop back. Play action. Josh Allen will fire. Catch is made by number 4. James Cook takes this one from the 21 out to the 34. On second down and 9, a gain of 13 equals a Buffalo Bills first down. First down for Buffalo. First down for Buffalo to the Buffalo 34-yard line as they march towards midfield right now. William White saying, "I'm late, but I'm here." What up, Willie White? First and 10. Single back formation. Allen hands to the helmet. Looks like Terrell Shavers is out there. Here's the snap and a handoff. Ooh, a little play action. It even fooled me. Here goes Josh Allen to the left-hand side. He will scramble and gets to the 40. That's a 6-yard gain from Josh Allen. Second down and 4 coming up. Josh Allen goes to the left-hand side. Everyone was fooled on that one. They made the Steelers go to the right. Good job with misdirection today. Honestly, the opening run for James Cook was a big gain right there. The opening play of the game, or the opening running play of the game for James Cook was a huge counter play that worked out really well, and the entire defensive line of the Steelers shifted over. They did the same thing. It was a QB draw, though. Designed quarterback run for Allen. Here we go on second down and 4. It's a run to the left-hand side. Looks like a 2-yard pickup. It'll bring up a third down and 2. Third down and 2 at the Buffalo 42. 11:42 left to go. Scores across the league. The Seattle Seahawks are now up 10-0 over Minnesota, and the LA Chargers got the football back. It's 7-0 in that game. With 11:57 left to go in this one. Go Buckeyes, says John Jackson. Okay. 2 yards short. Here's a snap and a handoff. This time looks like fighting for yardage. It's going to be good. A first down picked up by the Buffalo Bills. That moves them from the 42 out to the 45. Third down and 2. It's a 3-yard gain. First down, Buffalo. First down for Buffalo. Oh, the poor, poor voice. Yo, boy Trey is in the house. What up, yo boy Trey? Thank you, David. Cheers to you, sir. Troll for truth. What's going on? First and 10, 10 minutes and 41 seconds. Single back formation, a handoff to the left-hand side. James Cook fumbles the football. James Cook fumbles the football. It's recovered by the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's a first down, Pittsburgh. James Cook coughs up the rock. And it's Pittsburgh football again. Pittsburgh Steelers defense forces a fumble. James Cook, I don't know how he dropped that one. I don't even think he was hit. I don't know what it was. He literally knocked the football out of his own hands with his leg. He knocked the football out of his own hands with his own leg. Oh, man, that is crazy. Herbig forced him to have to adjust. Herbig forced the fumble, and it was recovered by Patrick Queen. So Patrick Queen will pick up the fumble. It's a first and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they'll start this drive on the 39-yard line in Buffalo Bills territory. First and 10 after the turnover. Aaron Rodgers finds DK Metcalf wide open about 13 yards out. It's a gain of 14. It's a first down picked up by Pittsburgh down at the Buffalo 25. First down, Steelers inside of Bills territory. Ryan saying, I hate it when my legs do that. I hate it when my legs do that. He was running with the football in here, and the knee came up so high as he tried to pull his leg away from Herbig that he ended up kneeing the football out of his own arms. Motion on the field right now. Here's a snap and a little play action. Rodgers looking towards the motion man, changing his mind. A sidearm throw off the chest plate. Incomplete pass this time. That's got to be a rough one here. Looks like Darnell Washington was the intended receiver, the third-year man out of Georgia. He's a huge target. He's got to make that catch. 6'7". You heard that right. He's 6'7". Darnell Washington, 6'7", open, couldn't make the grab. 9:46 here left to go. It's 2nd down and 10 from the 25-yard line after the incomplete motion on the field from Pat Freiermuth. These dang cough drops, catch is made. Here's the run to the right-hand side. Here he goes inside the 20, down at the 15. Call it down at the 10. Okay, my apologies, guys. I'm trying to chomp down these cough drops, and I'm over here. Just drooling everywhere. It's a 1st and goal coming up right now. 1st and goal for the Pittsburgh Steelers at the 8-yard line, and the Steelers fans are salivating for a chance to take the lead. A throw to Jaylen Warren. Warren inside the 5, down at the 2. It's 2nd down and goal. They're calling it down at the 1. So 2nd down and goal at the Buffalo 1-yard line. The Bills about to concede some points. We'll see where the Steelers go with this one. Steelers looking to take the lead right now. Is it snowing in this game? No, it's not. No, it's not. Christian Benford getting into it right now with DK Metcalf. They're showing some highlights right now. So 2nd and goal from a yard out. Can Jaylen Warren score? They are definitely tight up on this goal line defense. Strong side to the right side. Rodgers not gonna hand this off. Instead, it's an incomplete pass and 3rd down and goal. So 2nd and 10, they decided to throw the football. Why they did that, I don't know. But looks like 8:15 left to go. Let's see some points, says Todd Tier. Gino Carlos saying Steelers win today, I think. Eden, there is no snow in this game, but it seems to be a chilly and windy game. From about 1 yard out, Aaron Rodgers waits for the snap. He's in a shotgun formation. 3rd down and goal. Gonna dive right in. Jaylen Warren will find the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh Steelers. Touchdown, Jaylen Warren. And you'll take that if you're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Jaylen Warren puts 6 points on the board on 3rd and goal. And there's a flag on the play. This could be after the touchdown. A flag is coming in. Let's find out what this is. 8:09 left to go. I hope they don't say excessive celebration or something dumb here. We'll see what they say. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, and it's DK Metcalf. It's DK Metcalf causing issues for the team again because he doesn't know how to He doesn't know how to conduct himself, He doesn't know how to conduct himself. He didn't even score the touchdown, and he gets hit with an unsportsmanlike conduct. So, extra point attempt. Going to come up right now. Jaylen Warren, 2nd straight game with a rushing touchdown. That was his 4th of the season. So this is going to be an extra long, extra point attempt. We'll see how it goes. An extra long, extra point attempt. Let's see how this goes. The officials talking about it. Officials still talking about it. Let's go Buffalo. Easy extra point, says Mad. Okay, so it looks like Buffalo will choose to do the penalty on the kickoff. That penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. Here comes the extra point attempt now, guys. For the Pittsburgh Steelers, Chris Boswell going to line this thing up. The penalty will be enforced on the kickoff, not on the extra point. McDermott chose to do that. Here's the snap. There's the hold. There's the kick. It is up. It is good. And the score is 7-0. 7-0. How many yards is a penalty, says Russell Field? Well, it depends on the penalty. It depends on the penalty. Unsportsmanlike conduct is a 15-yard penalty, though, so wherever the football goes for the Pittsburgh Steelers, it should be a 15-yard penalty, Russell. On top of that, catch me outside. How about that, says Todd Tier. What up, Todd Tier? It's 4%. 20, says Todd Tier. Why do teams keep giving him a chance? He's a liability in every way, says Janet Jones. A lot of players are. A lot of players are liabilities. I thought George Pickens was going to be a liability. Turns out that he turned out to be a really good asset for the Dallas Cowboys. Bills couldn't smooth a silk sheet if they had a hot date with Babe. I lost my train of thought. I was like, yeah, where are we going with that, Steve? What was going on there? Go Steelers, says Dan Tim. Okay. All right, guys. So, the Pittsburgh Steelers just scored a touchdown. Let me find out where my Buffalo Bills fans are at. Bills fans, I'm looking for your Buffaloes. I'm looking for your Buffaloes. I'm looking for blue. I'm looking for Buffaloes. I'm looking for Bills logos. Where are the Bills fans at? Looking for him. Paul Gregory standing up tall right now for his Buffalo Bills. Let's go. TM Martin flexing right now for those Buffalo Bills. Let's go. Forrest Green saying go Bills. I see you, Mr. Gator. What's going on, Jimmy? Let's go. Let's go Buffalo, says Math. And Mathan USA. What's going on, Math? I see you out here. Robert Samora, hello. Mark McKay, Buffalo in the house. Pan, I see you. Hello, Pan. What up, Big Schmidt? Big Schmidt is in the house. John Jackson dropping the Buffalo. Since he's in the house, we're here saying Jay Yanez. I see you with those Buffalo Bill logo. Yash saying Chiefs. Brianna, hello. Mr. Hutch, hello. Jim, hello. Sandra saying just for today. Country Kisses, I see you. One Mighty Mouse, hello. Okay, we got a lot of Buffalo Bills fans in the house. What up, Bills fans? Bills Mafia showed up big today. Gabe Davis to score, says Victor Correa. We'll see. Bills Mafia showed up big today. Alex, thanks for checking in. Gabe Davis, I see you. Victor saying Gabe Davis will score. All right. Thank you, Buffalo Bills fans. You guys are about to get the football back. You did concede a touchdown just now, but can Josh Allen step up on these Pittsburgh Steelers defenders? Pittsburgh Steelers have some really good defensive players out there. The Pittsburgh Steelers defense hasn't been great this season. Overall, really, it hasn't been great when we take a head-to-head look at it. They have been really good at forcing turnovers, though. They've forced 2 of them today. So 22 turnovers forced already compared to just 13 for the Buffalo Bills. Here is the punt. We do get a Bills return now out to the 30, call it the 31-yard line. And we go to a commercial. We go to a 1st and 10, 8:04. Okay. All right. Hopefully the voice holds up, guys. 1st and 10. Here's hoping that I don't lose my voice in this game. Henry, thanks for checking in, my friend, saying go Bills. Halftime, Minnesota versus Seahawks. The score is 10-0, says Mark McKay. Thank you, Mark. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Buffalo with the football right now at the 31. Josh Allen points into the defense. Terrell Shavers in the slot right there. Gabe Davis at the bottom of the screen. It's a handoff to the running back, though, and James Cook is on the run. James Cook across the 40, down at the 45. That's a 14-yard run, and that's a 1st down for Buffalo. 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. Football out to the Buffalo 45. Hey, I might be a Packers fan, says God Thrasher, but honestly, I want to see Aaron Rodgers go down. Oof. Rick Smith says Cookie. Hawaiians says Eru J or okay, what's up, man? That's a tough one. Not going to butcher your name, bro. We're just going to let this roll right now. 7.5 left to go. Here's a snap and a handoff to James Cook from the 45-yard line. He'll take it to about the 48. That's a 3-yard pickup. 2nd down and 7. So 2nd down and 7. We'll start the clock with 7:10 here left to go. Buffalo second half team. We got this, Mafia, says Jeffrey Miller. Bills are saving their firepower to score at will for the second half, maybe even in the 4th quarter. Okay. I got spooked as a kid checks in. Meatball, thank you. Thank you very much. 6:51. 47-yard line shotgun formation. Josh Allen with a man to his right, lined up on the right hash. Here's the snap. A pump fake. Pressure comes in. Allen breaks a tackle. Allen on the run. He is hit pretty hard at about the 49. He gets across midfield into Pittsburgh Steelers territory. It's a 4-yard rush. Good stop at the end of the day by Patrick Queen. It does bring up a 3rd down and 3. Great job by Josh Allen to break the tackle. Duggar and Queen both in on the stop. He got rocked, says JP Dawson. He definitely got dropped on his backside. 3rd down and 3. It is hot AF in my office. I'm going to go open that window. I'm going to have to go open up that window. Shotgun formation. Ty Johnson in on this play right now. Here's the snap. It's going to be a quarterback keep, and this looks like it's good. It's a 1st down, Buffalo. Josh Allen going to use the legs. Josh Allen going to use all of that 6'5", 237 frame to pick up that 1st down. 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen trading some words right now. Josh Allen got something to say. Cam Hayward got something to say. Cam Hayward making sure Josh Allen knows what he's saying. Cam Hayward pointing at Josh Allen right now. Ooh, he got something to say to Josh Allen right there. So players pushing up. Hayward gets up and puts his helmet straight into Josh Allen's helmet. Okay, we're back out of the huddle here. 1st and 10. Tempers are high. A toss to the left-hand side. Down goes James Cook. Good stop by Alex Highsmith here. 2nd down and 8 after a 2-yard gain. You can feel the energy in this game. Ooh, the Pittsburgh Steelers defense got something to say right now. Ooh. Ooh-hoo. Ooh-hoo. Okay. 2nd down and 8. 4 minutes and 44 seconds left to go. Camera focused in on Hayward right now. From enemy territory, Buffalo Bills at the Pittsburgh Steelers 43. Lined up on the left hash, Josh Allen takes the snap out of the shotgun. He looks to the left-hand side. It's swatted away. Almost intercepted there. 3rd down and 8. That pass intended for Ty Johnson, and Duggar got in. Another safety. Was that? How did he get in on this? Good, interesting play here by the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. 4 minutes and 23 seconds left to go. 3rd down and 8. Football at the Pittsburgh 43. Bills with it. Can they convert? So 3rd down. They are 50% today for 3rd down conversions, having converted 3 of 6. Josh Allen takes the snap from the 43, looks to the left, throws to the left. Catch is made by Ty Johnson. I think he got it. Where do they mark this? I think it's there. It's good. 1st down, Buffalo Bills. Buffalo does convert the 3rd down play there. It is good for a 1st one. Little miss. Champion, I see you out here. This week's pick'ems have become a whole scenario. Lordy Lord, says Little Miss. Yeah, dude, this week's pick'ems have definitely become a whole scenario, for sure. Appreciate that. 1st and 10. 3:52. Camera focusing on Gabe Davis. They circled him right now. Double zeros on the play clock on 1st and 10. This time a run for James Cook. Takes it inside the 30, down at the 27. It's a 7-yard gain. 2nd down and 3 after a 7-yard pickup. So a 2nd down and 3, 3.5 minutes here left to go. The clock will continue ticking. 1st half is almost over. 1st half is almost over as we approach this 2-minute warning, folks. I will have a trivia quiz for this game as well, guys. Haha, trash, says Mr. Mojo. Take 2 drum covers in the house. Thank you very much. I got spooked as a kid. Cheers to you, sir. 2nd down and 3. Buffalo with possession. Play action. Josh Allen sheds a tackle. Josh Allen on the run sheds another tackle. Josh Allen slides. Oh, they got to throw a flag on this. Josh Allen gave himself up, and there's a late hit. His offensive line there to protect him. No flag from the officials. This is going to bring up a 3rd down and 1. Clock is stopped with 2:58. Normally, you would see that they hit Josh Allen in the helmet. He clearly gave himself up. No, that's shoulder to shoulder. Still, though, Josh Allen was clearly down. There was no need to lay out that hit on him. So they're going to call this a 3rd down and 2. Interesting. They're going to call this a 3rd down and 2. But I think Josh Allen should have actually, and I normally complain whenever we see those weak flags against the quarterbacks. I will actually advocate for the quarterback. Patrick Queen, a late hit for sure, no flag. Steelers got away with it. I think Josh Allen is okay. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 2. I also believe that the Pittsburgh Steelers got away with it there. Here comes another 3rd down conversion. Here's the snap and a little play action. Josh Allen says, I'm not worried about that. I'm going to keep this thing. He picks up 3 yards on 3rd down and 2, and he will keep it for the conversion. 1st down, Buffalo. And there is an injury on the field. Looks like someone going to throw themselves down on the ground here. Who is injured on this play? We've got an injured Pittsburgh Steeler with 2:20 left to go. The clock has stopped. They did convert. It is a 1st and 10 for Buffalo. Looks like whoever was down has gotten back up. Didn't quite get a chance to see that. Okay. What kind of key can't open a joke? I don't get that one, Donkey. A jokey? Okay, well, welcome in. Thanks for the jokey. We are going to a commercial break. They did not tell me who was injured. I have not seen who is injured, but we are in a commercial break. This is not the 2-minute warning. We still have 20 seconds left to go. Somebody has been injured right here. Here comes the update. So my update now, it was Patrick Queen who was injured on the play. Looks like Patrick Queen is down. So Patrick Queen down right now. I just plugged that into the chat right here. Queen is on the ground. Queen is on the ground. Someone asking who scored here. The Pittsburgh Steelers scored earlier in this game. That was a touchdown run from Jaylen Warren, who got that one here. We are in the middle of a commercial break. When we get back from the injury timeout that we are currently in, Josh Allen just picked up a rushing 1st down. It is 1st and 10 at the Pittsburgh Steelers 24-yard line. Good? Good. Let's see. A junk key. I see what you're saying. Junk key, question mark? Maybe. Raiders rocking the upset, says JP. 7-7 right down here. Pittsburgh Steelers 7-0 over the Buffalo Bills. 13-0 Minnesota Vikings. Okay, guys, most of these games are over for today. So we've got 2 more games this week. We've got the Broncos and the Commanders, and we've got the Giants and the Patriots. However, that is not all of it here. What am I looking for? Game schedule. This is week 14. So next week, Thursday Night Football, that is just 5 days from today. Thursday Night Football next week, Cowboys at Lions. Ooh, brother, I'm going to be live for that. And you know I'm going to be gassed up for that game, guys. Cowboys got Thursday Night Football, and this Thursday I'm not skipping this Cowboys game. I got it. I want it. I'm excited for it. Let's do it. By the way, guys, 4 teams on bye next week. 2 of them playing on Monday Night Football. Giants and Patriots on bye. Panthers on bye. 49ers on bye next week. So if you're a 49ers fan, there is no game for you guys. This is week 14's schedule right now. Patrick Queen going to the blue tent right here. I'm going to get rid of this graphic because we're back from the commercial break. This should actually take us to the 2-minute warning. And I think they just punched in the clock, and Josh Allen's going to stand there and do nothing. So we are going to go to another commercial break here in just a second. Back to the 2-minute warning. Welcome to football. So another stop. No action happening right now. They are going to go to a quick TV timeout is my guess. Let's go back to our graphic here. So, week 14, my schedule next week, I will be covering that Steelers and Ravens game for you guys. This game has huge implications for both of these teams. This game has pretty big implications for both of these teams. We will be covering the Green Bay Packers and the Bears. And then, of course, Sunday Night Football, I will have the Chiefs and the Texans next week. Good Monday night matchup right now between the Chargers and the Eagles. That could be one heck of a game for Monday Night Football as well. So that is the schedule for NFL. I will likely be covering 1 or 2 college football games on Saturday there as well. Brandon asking, Who gets the football to start the second half? It's a great question, my friend. That's a great question. That's a good question, Brandon. Who got the football to start this one? I think Josh Allen got the football to start this one. I'm pretty sure the Steelers get the football to start the second half, if I recall correctly. Flex game, says the Mr. Mojo. Ooh, there will be flex games coming in here as well. We will start having Saturday football coming on soon as well, guys. Don't forget that. Let's see. That injury was not a flop. It's a nagging ankle injury, says Mongo. Lions, a wounded dog. Packers put them down last week, and I'm hoping the Dallas Cowboys can do the same, Omer. I'm hoping my Dallas Cowboys can do the same. Eagles, Chargers, says Sasha Savisha. All right, guys, since we're in the 2-minute warning, why don't you tell me which of these games will be the most interesting game next week? Take a look at the schedule. You tell me which game is going to be the most interesting game of Week 14. Which game will be the most interesting game of Week 14? There is the schedule. Week 13 almost done. Chiefs Texans going to be the most interesting game. Dallas Lions going to be an interesting game. I agree. Robert Zamora saying Dallas and Lions. Katie Espresso saying that the Bears versus Packers going to be the most interesting game. We're covering all of those so far. Let's see, Colts Jaguars. That is a really, really interesting game. You're not wrong about that. I do really like this game, but I've decided to go with this one instead. Chargers Eagles. Okay, yeah, you know what? The Chargers and the Eagles both looking like they could be heading towards a tailspin right now. That's a possibility there as well. Lions, or the Bears just beat the Eagles. The Cowboys just beat the Eagles. Coming back from the 2-minute warning, guys. Let's get back to the game at hand right now. Buffalo Bills with the football at the 24-yard line. A snap and a handoff to the right-hand side. James Cook gets this to the 20. This puts us inside the red zone. It's a 2nd down and 6 after a 4-yard pickup. 2nd down and 6. 4-yard gain. The clock is ticking with 1:48. Looks like the clock is actually stopped right now. They're calling it a 5-yard gain, so 3rd down and 5 at the 19-yard line. Timeout looks like has been called. Timeout has been called by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Buffalo Bills with the football still. The Cowboys are cooked, says Mr. Mojo. Steelers versus Ravens, duh, says Marion. Mr. Marion, I see you, bro. Hello, hello. Hello, and welcome to Football Nation, guys. Steelers win, the Patriots will be good, says Banger Wave. I think the Patriots, just one more win for them, and they clinch the playoffs right now, regardless of what happens. 2nd down and 5. Steelers use their first timeout. They have 2 remaining. From the 20-yard line, we've got ourselves a single back formation, the Buffalo Bills with the football. Here's the handoff to the right-hand side. There goes James Cook inside the 15. Down at the 11, a 1st down. James Cook, 1st down for the Buffalo Bills. It's a 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line, and he goes out of bounds, stopping the clock. Maybe. Let's watch it one more time. Ooh, I think he's down in bounds. And you can't challenge inside the 2-minute warning. James Cook was definitely down in bounds. The clock should be ticking. I think it's under review. It is. Okay, so the 1st down is definitely there, guys, but this play is under review right now. It's not going to take very long, but this is literally just because the official went like this when he stopped it and not like this when he stopped it. For those of you who don't speak umpire or referee, after review, the runner was down in bounds. So there's going to be a runoff here. Okay, so they will take a timeout here. This is why. It's because it makes a difference. The Pittsburgh Steelers needed a timeout right now to stop the clock. Stops the clock right there. So the inbound play will start this clock once again. The official got to punch it in. Hang on. The official has to punch this in. For those of you who don't speak referee, this means stop the clock. This means keep the clock going, keep it rolling. They punch this one back in? No. I mean, he said it stopped inbounds, right? So the clock should be ticking. The clock's still not ticking, so what was the point? Oh, timeout. Steelers did take the timeout. Okay, there's the snap. There's the handoff. This time it's a carry. Looks like on 1st and 10 coming out of the review, it'll be a modest gain, 2nd down and 8. Another timeout going to be taken with 1:35. Final timeout taken here by the Pittsburgh Steelers. They want time. Ooh, maybe no timeout taken by the Pittsburgh Steelers. I need to slow down because I'm talking too fast. 1 minute and 20 seconds here left to go. No timeout taken by the Pittsburgh Steelers. It is a 2nd down and 10. Steelers have had half the possession time as the Buffalo Bills, but they've got a 7-0 score right now. Incomplete pass stops the clock with 1:03. 3rd down and 8. Incomplete pass intended for Dawson Knox. The Salt on C saying, Mario, why does your graphic show Bills 7-4 when it showed them 8-3 earlier? Because I made a correction, Salt on C. Because I made a correction. The Buffalo Bills are indeed 7-4, not 8-3. And when I started the game, I can make this say whatever I want. You know, sometimes I do a typo. If I want to say that they've lost 445 games, I can say they lost 445 games. A wind-up and a throw on 3rd down and 8. The catch is made. Looks like a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. It brings up a 4th down and 2. 55 seconds here left to go. The clock will continue to tick, and now one of the officials going to stop the clock. Somebody is down. Sometimes typos happen, that's all. So, we've got an injury on the field right now. Pittsburgh Steelers. An injured Pittsburgh Steelers player, 4th down and 2, 55 seconds on the clock right now. Looks like it says 4th down and 4. Okay, we have an injury on the field. The Steelers have no timeouts remaining right now. Tomlin using that final timeout. 4th down and 4 with 55 seconds here left to go. Josh Allen just 50% from the field today, having completed 6 of 12 passes. 1 fantasy point today for Josh Allen. They go to another timeout with 55 seconds left to go. Okay. I got you, Doug. That's what I'm here for. Lions will prevail, says Veronica. Do you like DK for a touchdown in the second half? Man, I don't like DK at all this season. I don't know, man. Okay. So we are in the middle of a commercial break. And they've called a timeout. When we get back, the Pittsburgh Steelers are on defense. It's a 4th down and 3, maybe a 4th down and 4. Joseph feeling some kind of way. We're an 8-445 team. We're playing an 8-445 team. Let's go Pittsburgh Steelers. I know. Anyways, okay. What did DK do to get that flag? DK Metcalf earlier, they didn't show me, but it's just DK Metcalf is just that kind of person. Mario is happy, says B-Bowls. Always try to be, my friend. You know, if you can be in a bad mood for no reason, why not be in a good mood for no reason? You know what I mean? Sometimes people, I think this is such a weird term, and I don't know if you guys agree with it right now, but I don't think that toxic positivity is really a good thing, or an existing thing, I should say. The only time, okay, here's where I could say that toxic positivity is a bad thing. The voice on Squid Games, where you have been eliminated. That's toxic positivity. But I don't think toxic positivity outside of that. I just think that, you know, don't worry, be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. A good. 4th down and 4 coming up Looks like the man who was injured has been cleared off the field. We've got ourselves a 4th down and 4, and they are lining, it's a 4th down and 3, and they are lining up to go for it here. Buffalo, Josh Allen under center, waiting for the snap. Buffalo waiting for the snap right now. Hands to the helmets, play clock down to 8. 4th down and 3 from the 4-yard line. Josh Allen running out of options here. Looks like a timeout going to be called by the Buffalo Bills. They were trying to get the Steelers to jump off sides, and the Steelers, you ain't going to fool them with that. Timeout called here by Buffalo. 4th down and 3, and they'll either kick the field goal. Probably going to kick the field goal. Josh Allen comes off the field, and I think the field goal unit will come out for Buffalo. Maybe. Blankets out right now. Pats want Buffalo Bills destroyed, says Robert Poole. Get the field goal, says Rick. Take 2 drum covers. Smack in the forehead right now. Okay. Here we go. With 55 seconds left to go, 4th down and 3. For those of you here who are doing daily fantasy sports, I appreciate you guys choosing this channel as your safe haven out there. Whether you choose to partake or not, thank you guys for watching. We are looking at a single back or an empty backfield here. Josh Allen is lined up on 4th down and 3 once again. There is going to be a false start on the guard. That's clearly going to be a backwards play. That's got to be a false start on Connor McGovern. It's going to be on McGovern. False start here, guys. 4th down and 8. Flag on the play. That's a huge one against the Buffalo Bills. Okay. False start. Buffalo. Pretty obvious move right there. Oh, you can see the offensive coordinator getting all upset right now. Everybody upset for Buffalo. Pittsburgh Steelers fans super excited about it, though. Okay. Well, it looks like Matt Prater going to come out now to kick this field goal. 4th down and 8. Matt Prater going to kick a 27-yard attempt. The 27-yarder looks like it goes up. It is up, and it is good for the first points of the game for Buffalo. Field goal is good. Buffalo gets 3. 55 seconds here left to go. We'll put the field goal on the board for Buffalo. This means with 50 seconds left to go, 51 seconds left to go, the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to be getting the football back. We'll see if they can score with no timeouts remaining. 51 seconds, no timeouts remaining. LOL Bills turning out to be a joke, says TJC. Marva Merriman saying, Mario, hide your joy just a little. I can't do it. Shakira, hips don't lie. Shakira's hips don't lie, says JP Dawson. We are no longer inside the red zone. We are going to get a kickoff here. I am going to have a trivia quiz for you guys at halftime as well. So don't go anywhere. In 51 seconds, we're going to do a trivia quiz. Have you signed up or downloaded the app for our Wednesday night trivia, guys? Wednesday night trivia we are going to be doing with a $500 prize pool on Sway. Link in the description down below. Okay. Here is the kickoff. This one goes back, and it looks like they will return. The 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25. Down at the 25-yard line, it's a first down for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 46 seconds left to go. Buffalo Bills and Pittsburgh Steelers getting into it. A flag on the play. This could be unnecessary roughness or unsportsmanlike conduct. The officials are having none of it today. Waiting for the call right now. Hang tight. Personal foul. That's all he says. Personal foul, receiving team number 41. Unnecessary roughness, half the distance to the goal. So it'll be a 1st and 10, and instead of starting this drive on the 26th, they'll start it on the 13. Pittsburgh Steelers get backed up. Here we go. All right. Let's see. What, says Banger. Bills are cooked. I'm always watching. Just don't have much to say. David, thanks for checking in, buddy. Here we go. So from the 13-yard line, Aaron Rodgers has a very long field here. It's going to be a throw on a screen play. Jonnu Smith makes the grab. He'll pick up 7. Got to hurry up and get back to the line. 2nd down and 10. Aaron Rodgers with 37 seconds left to go. Making a quick call. It's 2nd down and 4 after a 6-yard gain. 2nd down and 4. Let's see where they go from here. 28 seconds left to go. Just trying to get to at least field goal range. Rodgers waits for the snap, taking his time on this play. It's a handoff. Looks like Kenneth Gainwell going to get out to the 30. That does buy them a lot of space, and I don't see them getting back to the line of scrimmage. This should be okay. This should be the end of the quarter. All right, guys, let's go ahead and call it here. That's the end of the first half. Let's turn this to halftime, put 13 minutes on the board. Reset this, that, and the other. Steelers going to get the football to start the second half. Both teams also getting all 3 of their timeouts back. It is time for our trivia quiz. All right, ladies and gentlemen, time for trivia. I have a handful of questions for y'all. There are no penalties for wrong answers. This is just for funsies. Just for funsies. Let's do it. Question number 1. Who was leading the Steelers in rushing yards entering today's game? Who was leading the Pittsburgh Steelers in rushing yards entering today's game? Is it A, Kenneth Gainwell, B, Aaron Rodgers, or C, Jaylen Warren? Rushing yards leader for this team, guys. Do you know who it is entering today's game? Do you know who it is? The answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is Jaylen Warren with 604 yards coming into this game. He did lead this team despite the fact that he didn't even play the entire season. Kenneth Gainwell with 336 and Aaron Rodgers with just 26 rushing yards. Okay, guys, question number 2. Question number 2. When is the new Buffalo Bills Stadium projected to be open? When is the new Buffalo Bills Stadium projected to be open? Is it 2026, 2027, or 2028? Oh, yeah. By the way, in case you did not know, the Buffalo Bills are opening a new stadium here. In how short of time? 26, 27, 28. What year? The scheduled opening for this is to be A, it's the new Highmark Stadium, home of the Buffalo Bills, projected to open on July 2026, guys. July 2026 is when they will be launching that. Okay. Let's move on to the next one here. Next question. What now retired number did Mean Joe Green wear when he played for the Pittsburgh Steelers? Come on, Steelers fans, you better know this one. Did he wear number 70, number 75, or number 80? What number did Joe Green wear on his jersey? Looking for some real Pittsburgh Steelers fans who might know the answer here. Looking for some real Pittsburgh Steelers fans, and we got some. The answer is 75. Mean Joe Green. Not only does he have a mean name, he's got an even meaner mustache with even meaner chops. Okay, guys, I was there, says the Global Information Man. I was there. Hey, kid, catch. All right, guys, next question. What is the name of the Buffalo Bills mascot? We've done this in the past, guys, but maybe you forgot. Is it A, Billy Buffalo? Is it B, Bobby Buffalo? Or is it C, Barry Buffalo? I'm going to go with an easy one here for you guys. Is it Billy, Bobby, or Barry? What is the name of the blue buffalo that the Bills use as their mascot? The answer is A, Billy Buffalo. Boom. You already know Billy Buffalo pointing upfield right there. There he is wearing that number BB. It's not even letters. It's number BB, not 88. Okay. All right. So that was an easy question. Question number 5, guys. What was Ben Roethlisberger's highest amount of passing touchdowns in one single season? Was it 30, 34, or 38? Here's a hint. He never had more than 40 passing touchdowns in a single season. Not a good hint. I didn't tell you it was going to be a good hint. But what was the highest number of passing touchdowns here, guys? It was 34. It was 34 passing touchdowns, not even 38, guys. He got that in 2018. Highest single season passing touchdown number was 34 for Big Ben. Okay, question number 6. Question number 6. Josh Allen has taken how many sacks entering today's game? How many times has Josh Allen been bagged entering today's game? 20, 24, or 28 times? I'll let you know that he's been sacked less than 30 times this season. Again, not a very good hint. It's been more than 19 and less than 30. Entering today's game, that magic number is 28 sacks, guys. Entering today's game, that magic number is 28 times Josh Allen has been bagged. That's like the most in his career in a season. It's been a rough season for Josh Allen, and the Buffalo Bills are 7-4 because of it. Okay, guys, who was the most recent team that the Pittsburgh Steelers beat in the playoffs? Was it the Ravens, the Bills, or the Chiefs? What was the most recent team that the Pittsburgh Steelers have beaten in the postseason? Now, the Pittsburgh Steelers have been to the postseason every year for the past 19 years, I think, is the number here. The answer, guys, it's been a while. It was the Kansas City Chiefs, man. The Pittsburgh Steelers have not won a playoff game since January 15th, 2017. They beat the Kansas City Chiefs 18-16 in the AFC divisional round. That was the last time, 2017. All right, folks, the Buffalo Bills are one of how many teams that play their games in New York? The Buffalo Bills are one of how many teams that play their home games in New York? Is it 1, 2, or 3? A, B, or C? Think about it. Think about it. Really think about this one, guys. Home teams that play in the state of New York, there are only one. Yes, I know they are the New York Jets and the New York Giants, but both of those teams play their home games in New Jersey. The Buffalo Bills are the only team. This one was very slick. Tricky one out there, says Jose Sanchez. There you go, sir. Okay, what is DK Metcalf's game day meal? What is DK Metcalf's game day meal? He said this out loud one time in an interview on ESPN. He eats 3 to 4 of these things every day before a game. What is his game day meal? Is it pancakes? Is it pizza? Or is it candy? 407 Florida says candy. Looks like Take Two drum covers says pancakes. The answer is 3 to 4 bags of candy. And even though the dude has like a 27-pack for abs, he eats 3 to 4 bags of candy a day. Specifically, he says gummy candies, gummy and sour candies, which I'm all about. Okay, guys, question number 10. Josh Allen signed a deal with which sporting brand this year? A new deal with which of these sporting brands? Did he sign a deal with Nike? Did Josh Allen sign a deal with New Balance? Or did Josh Allen sign a deal with Adidas? A, B, or C? Josh Allen's new deal is with B, New Balance. There he is wearing the New Balance Letterman as well. New Balance is the correct answer, guys. How did you guys do on this trivia quiz? How did you guys do on this trivia quiz? Let's find out. Dr. Scholes, says DJ Gene. Take Two drum covers. Dropping that right here. Looks like 6 of them right, says David. 7 out of 10 for Mark McKay. 6 out of 10, 3 out of 10, 0 out of 10, Aaron. B. Bowles got 9 out of 10. Well done, B. Bowles. Michael, 4 out of 10. Pebble, 4 out of 10. 7 out of 10 for Ed Cross. Well done, Ed Cross. Okay, guys, I will tell you, this is a tough trivia quiz. Those trivia quizzes that we've been doing have been pretty tough. The trivia quiz that we will be doing on Wednesday is going to be a lot easier. And my goal is to make sure that we have at least 1 or 2 or 3 people win on Wednesday. Wednesday, on the Sway app. You can download it in the Google Play Store or the Google Play Store or on the Apple Store, guys. There's a link in the description down below. On Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, I will send you guys an email here as well, and I will make a post, multiple posts. I think I should be posting every day leading up to this big event that we're going to be doing a $500 prize pool for someone who can get them all right. It's not 10 questions. It is 12 questions. The trivia quiz is only 7.5 minutes of your time, guys, so it's going to go by quick, and you won't get a second opportunity if you miss it. Pittsburgh Steelers will be getting the football to start the second half, guys. And, yeah, just keep in mind, Sway, S-W-A-Y, by Rocky Road Games. I am going to be a host on that platform, one of the ones that are going to be featured and promoted for the next 30 days on that platform. Check it out. It's going to be a lot of fun. It will be in vertical format. It is going to be mobile only, guys, so keep that one in mind. Okay, Pittsburgh Steelers have 7. Buffalo Bills have 3. Pittsburgh Steelers will get the football to start the second half. So far in this game, let's talk some fantasy stats for you guys because I know you guys are here for that. A lot of you guys are here for that, so let's talk right now on this. Any newbies? We'll ask for the final game. B-Bowls, we'll do it on the third game. Aaron Rodgers has completed 6 of 12 today, so he's 50% from the field. 51 passing yards. That is it, man. Aaron Rodgers, 51 passing yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. Rodgers with, excuse me. Those are Josh Allen's stats. That's my bad. Aaron Rodgers has completed 6 of 13 passes for 54 passing yards. That's crazy. That's insane. This is the kind of game that we're doing right now, guys. Aaron Rodgers has 54 passing yards. Josh Allen has 51 passing yards. That's the offense for both of these teams. A terrible offensive game right now. Rodgers, no interceptions, 2 fantasy points today. Under 50% passing. Jaylen Warren next to him, 7 rushing attempts, good for 21 yards. That's less than 3 rushing yards per carry. DK Metcalf, 22 receiving yards. Kenneth Gainwell, 17 receiving yards. Jaylen Warren, 9 receiving yards. That's really it. Jonnu Smith with 6. Calvin Austin, a couple targets. Roman Wilson, 1 target. Darnell Washington, 1 target. None of those 3 guys I just named have had a single reception. Trash. Let's take a look at the offense now for the other side. Josh Allen, as I mentioned, also trash. 6 of 12 today for 51 yards, 1 interception, 1 fantasy point. James Cook, 17 carries. At least he's got 80 rushing yards. Ray Davis with 25. Josh Allen with another 16, and Ty Johnson with 3 rushing yards. They're getting all of their yardage on the ground right now. James Cook, 2 targets, 2 receptions, 17 yards for him. Ty Johnson, 4 targets, 2 receptions, 16 yards for him. Brandon Cooks leads of the wide receivers out here, leads this team in receiving yards with 13 receiving yards. This game has been booty cheeks. This game has been awful. That is my professional opinion on there. This game has been booty cheeks. Okay. That being said, thank you guys. We just hit 66.8. Can we get to 67? Oh. Can we get to 7,000? Oh, no. 6-7 on the horizon, bro. The brain rot. 6-7 on the horizon. We need 200 more subscribers to get to 6-7. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, man. Why? Why is this even a thing? Damn you, Ball. Damn you, Lonzo Ball. Was it Lonzo or LaMelo? I think it was LaMelo. Anyways, here we go. Crap game, fun crowd, says Steve. That's right. Sitting at 6-6, looking to get to 6-7. We'll see if we can get there. Maybe after tonight's game. I don't know if we'll get there for this one. But either way, they're breaking down the stats right now, the first half for these quarterbacks. Here are the quarterbacks' numbers on the right-hand side. Let's just give you all the stats over here on the right-hand side. And you can see it has not been great. So we are going to get a kickoff here. Buffalo, 175 yards of total offense. Pittsburgh Steelers, just 87. Steelers offense sputtering. Here is the kickoff. This one does get into the landing zone. It will take a bounce at the 15-yard line. We get a return. Out to the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Football brought out to the 26. It's 1st and 10. 14:54 left to go. That's a nice way to say it sucks, says Janet Jones. Yes. Yes, it is. Ooh, looking at the top fans for today, Janet Jones, did you know you're sitting at number 2 in the top fans for this live stream? Roy Williams sitting in at number 3, MB sitting in at number 1. TM Martin, you're up on that list as well. Look at you guys. I see this list of top chat fans right now. I love it. Okie dokie. Uh-oh. Okay, 1st and 10. Here is the snap. There is the play action. Aaron Rodgers from the 26-yard line. Going to get hit from behind. I think he fumbled it. This could be a scoop and score. I think it's a touchdown, Buffalo. I think Aaron Rodgers just got crushed from the blind side. Rodgers still down on the ground right now. You know that hurt. Rodgers going to come off the field. He totally just fumbled the football. A scoop and score. That is a touchdown for the Buffalo Bills. Touchdown, Buffalo. Oh, man, Rodgers got absolutely obliterated. Joey Bosa was the one in on the play. So Joey Bosa with a huge hit on Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers goes down like a sack of potatoes. Gets the football jarred loose, and the Bills will take the lead on that forced fumble. So here's the kick. The extra point attempt is up. The extra point attempt is good, and the score is now 10-7. Buffalo Bills with the lead now. The good news is that the Steelers are going to get the football back. The good news is that the Steelers are going to get the football back. I mean, do what you will with that information, but outstanding, says Pabby Man. Outstanding, says Pabby Man. Big boy Bosa, says Janet. Thanks, Rodgers. I'm glad these teams keep taking you serious, says Eagle Eye Oof. Oof. Did his blindside blocker blow coverage, or is Rodgers just old AF? No, that was blown coverage. Joey Bosa absolutely destroyed the offensive line right there. That was all Joey Bosa all day, and Aaron Rodgers immediately in so much pain. Joey Bosa did a fantastic job getting in on that play. And you guys know, oh, wow, Aaron Rodgers, he split his nose. Aaron Rodgers split the bridge of his nose. He's dripping blood out there on the field. Dang, Aaron Rodgers might have just broke his nose. C. Martin Love, thank you very much, C. Martin. Rodgers get bloodied? He sure did. Aaron Rodgers bleeding. He has a busted nose right across the front right there. Maybe a broken nose. I don't know. We'll see. But Rodgers is no longer on the field. Here's the punt. It goes back to the Steelers. Here's the return. The 20, the 25, the 30. Still on his feet. The 35. Call it the 36. A flag on the play with 14:38 left to go. Have you smashed the like button on this video yet? I don't know. Are we at to 1,000 likes yet? I don't know if we're back to 1,000 likes yet. During the return, holding offense. Holding receiving team. That'll be a 10-yard penalty, and it looks like Mason Rudolph is in on the play, guys. No more Aaron Rodgers on this one. Rodgers, he took a hit. Oh, man, his arm immediately hurt. You can see him, the arm. You can see that his face bounced off the ground. Aaron Rodgers, not okay. Mason Rudolph is in for Aaron Rodgers. It's a 1st and 10, and Rodgers not in on this drive. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard that correctly. Rodgers not in on this drive. So after the holding call, Pittsburgh Steelers have now brought out Mason Rudolph. Rudolph from the 18-yard line in a pistol formation, steps up to the line, calls a quick audible, goes back now. Hands in the warmer, brings them out for the snap. There is a snap and a handoff to Jaylen Warren. He gets the carry, goes backwards to the 17. It's a 2nd down and 11. We'll start the clock once again. Man, the one thing I remember the most out of Mason Rudolph was his helmet getting ripped off his head. And oh so kindly and graciously, they tried to slam it right back down on top of his head. Anybody else remember that one? That was fun. Oh, the Browns. Okay, 2nd down and 11. Rudolph in a shotgun trips to the left-hand side. Rudolph waits for the snap. Play clock down to 5. Here it is, looking left, 4-man rush coming in. Rudolph checks it down. That's going to be off the ground and into the hands of DK Metcalf, but it did, again, go off the ground. So a bad throw here. 3rd down and 11, another flag on the play. It's laundry day today. Let's find out what this one is. This flag right now. Wow. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense on A.J. Epinesa. What did he do? A.J. Epinesa, here's the replay. He got in DK Metcalf's face and reached around and popped the football out after the play was over. So A.J. Epinesa just having some fun out there, just playing some football. The officials saying that's unsportsmanlike conduct, and that'll be against the Buffalo Bills. So that's an automatic 1st down and a 15-yard penalty. 1st down, Pittsburgh Steelers. They move to the 31. Call it the 32. Okay. It's a fresh new set of downs. Mason Rudolph just got bailed out right here. 1st and 10, 13:54. Rudolph with a running back to his right and a running back behind him will hand this off to Jaylen Warren. Warren going to, looks like, pick up about 2 yards on that one, maybe 3. 2nd down and 7. Starts the clock once again. 2nd down and 7. Call it a 2nd down and 6. They'll give him 4 yards. Jaylen Warren comes off the field. In goes Kenneth Gainwell. Mason Rudolph getting a couple of chances right now. He's 0 for 1 today. Shouldn't be too hard to pass up Aaron Rodgers, who was under 50%. Here's the snap, a little play action. Rudolph on a drop back against the 4-man rush will air this out. It's picked off by the Buffalo Bills again. The catch is made. It looks like it's Christian Benford. A 1st down for Buffalo. Wow, change of possessions here. Mason Rudolph doing Mason Rudolph things, overthrowing into triple coverage. That pass intended for Darnell Washington, picked off by Christian Benford. It's a 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. We go to another commercial break. Gino Carlo, thank you very much, my friend. We are going to another break here. Let's stop the clock after the interception. The Buffalo Bills will take over right now. And that's a tough one for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Wow, these quarterback numbers are very low, says Katie Espresso. The under for this game looking pretty good, guys. The under for this game, 44.5, looking pretty good. The Seattle Seahawks destroying the Minnesota Vikings right now. Buffalo Bills up 10-7 against a Rodgers-less Pittsburgh Steelers. LA Chargers up 14-7 over the Las Vegas Raiders. Those are the other 3 games that are happening right now. Tonight's game will be the Denver Broncos versus the Washington Commanders. No thanks to Josh, says Steve. Honestly, yeah, Josh Allen has not had much of an impact on this game. The Buffalo Bills defense showing up big time, guys. And when we break down those numbers and do a head-to-head comparison of these two defenses, I mean, this shouldn't be going the way that it's going for either of these two teams. 317, they give up 161 passing yards. Well, they are the best passing defense in the NFL. Doesn't help that you've got Mason Rudolph throwing the football for the Pittsburgh Steelers right now. But passing yards allowed, fewest yards given up right now in the league, or the Buffalo Bills giving up just 162. Meanwhile, the Pittsburgh Steelers, what's your excuse? You're giving up 258 passing yards per game. That is second to last when it comes to passing yards allowed per game. That is terrible numbers, but Josh Allen somehow can't get her done. Taking a look at rushing yards per game, you should be feeding Jalen Warren all day. They give up 150 yards per game. Steelers giving up 100. Meanwhile, they've already given up 100 in this one. So this number not exactly holding up for the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. They do have their turnovers forced. They have do they even have a bag today? I don't know, but a strip sack fumble forced right here by the Buffalo Bills and a couple of turnovers as well. That is going to be huge for the Buffalo Bills defense. Buffalo Bills defense stepping up to the plate right now, and I know that's a baseball reference, but I think you know what I'm getting at. Buffalo Bills really need this win right now. They are on the edge of falling out of the playoffs. If the Steelers drop this game, the Ravens will then move into fourth. The Steelers drop out of the postseason. The Jaguars should be up here. The Colts lost their game today to the Houston Texans. Texans on the outside looking in right now. They're hoping that the Bills, the Jaguars, or the Chargers drop a game today. All three of these guys at the bottom of the table, and Texans trying to get in right now. Dallas Cowboys also hoping that all three of these teams lose games as well. Cowboys have long shot odds to getting to the postseason. 1st and 10 coming up right now for the Buffalo Bills as we get back from this commercial break. It's going to be a quick handoff to the left-hand side. Taking the football from the 44 out to the 47. It's a 3-yard gain, 2nd down and 7. Coming up now for Buffalo. Clock is hot. James Cook, a 3-yard pickup. 12:56 left to go in this one. Bills, we need that touchdown. Steelers were talking so much trash, says Ethan. That's how it goes, man. Is Rodgers going to be able to continue? I don't know. He's got a broken nose and a broken arm. You want the man to go out there again? 12 minutes and 40 seconds. Here's the drop back on 2nd and 7. A wind up and a catch. Catch going to be made upfield. That's good for Dawson Knox. Dawson Knox makes the grab. That's good for about, let's call it 9. On 2nd down and 7, that will equal a 1st down. Buffalo moves the football across midfield to the Pittsburgh Steelers 44-yard line. So Dawson Knox with the big grab right there, out to the 44. Yeah, he's got the left arm was already in a cast coming into this game, just so you know. Aaron Rodgers has been fighting for his own reputation, man. Aaron Rodgers has been fighting for his own reputation. So I'll give the man his credit. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. James Cook, a good strong run. Takes it from the 44 out to the 38. That's a 6-yard pickup. 2nd down and 4 coming up. 2nd down and 4. Maria Nichols asking, who am I rooting for? Neither of the two, Maria. Neither of the two. My team already won, so may the best team win. Here's the snap and a handoff. James Cook finds some space. James Cook to the 20. James Cook to the 10. James Cook down at the 7-yard line. 1st down, Buffalo. Inside the red zone we go. Buffalo Bills. Good strong run again. James Cook, 121 rushing yards. He's looking for his first touchdown of the contest. We are inside the red zone now. The Buffalo Bills pushing in Steelers territory. A snap and a handoff to James Cook. Cook goes from the 7 to the 5. It's a 2-yard pickup. 1st and goal becomes 2nd down and goal. So 10:52 left to go. 2nd down and goal. Lily Keith, thank you very much. Holly, I see you. JP Dawson, what's going on, my friend? We've got Ed Cross saying, keep rolling, Buffalo. I burn 1365 saying, yes. Here we go, 2nd and goal. Motion on the field from Terrell Shavers as he goes from the right side over towards the left and then back to the right. Looks like Josh Allen is just trying to diagnose and dissect this defense. Allen will hand off to Cook. Cook is wrapped up immediately. And on 2nd and goal, James Cook will pick up about 2. 3rd and goal from about the 3-yard line. 3rd down and goal from the 3. Aaron Rodgers has his nose taped up right now. It's definitely banged up. He was bleeding on the sideline. He's got the nose tape on right now. Mason Rudolph on the sideline. I look at that man, and I am not impressed by Mason Rudolph. Buffalo Bills with the football right now, though. It is 3rd and goal from the Pittsburgh 3. They are inside of the red zone. Here we go. Shotgun formation. Josh Allen waits for the snap. He takes it. He hands this off to James Cook, and Cook is stuffed at the 1-yard line. It's 4th down and goal. Woo-wee. It's 4th and goal from the 2-yard line now, and they're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 2-yard line, and they are going to go for it now. The Buffalo Bills knocking on the door. The Buffalo Bills knocking on the door. Okay. Looking for the touchdown. Dawson Knox in the slot. It is trips to the left. Motion on the field. Fakes the end around a pump fake. Josh Allen in trouble. He'll fire. The catch is made. It's Keon Coleman. Coleman for the touchdown. The Buffalo Bills will take a larger lead. Thank you very much. Buffalo up 16-7 over the Pittsburgh Steelers. There is a flag on the play. Let's find out what this flag is going to be. With 8:49 left to go, excessive celebration or something dumb probably. Let's find out. It is 16-7. There's a flag on the play. Waiting for the call right now. Cam Hayward shaking his head saying this is not going to stand. Is it going to stand or not? So there's a flag, folks. Okay. After the touchdown, taunting. So the touchdown will still stand. Cam Hayward getting in Josh Allen's face again. And if you know how to read lips, he said, kitty, donkey, female dog is what he said right there. I think some of the adults can figure out what that means. He called him a little kitty. A little kitty cat, there's another word for that, and then he called him a donkey, and then he called him a female dog, and those 3 words combined. The extra point attempt goes up, and that will be no good. He will miss the extra point attempt. And this means it's a 16-7 game. A 9-point game right now. It could have been a 10-point game. It's a 9-point game after the penalty here, and we've got a 1st and 10 coming up now. We'll get a kickoff in just a moment. Okay. PAB, that's correct, DJ Gene. PAB. Okay. So 1st and 10, we'll get that coming up right now. The Buffalo Bills will miss the extra point attempt. They will hang on to their lead here, though. They will extend their lead right now. Got it. What a loser, says Country Kisses. LOL. What was that, Mario? Please explain. Oh, no. Oh, no, sir. Oh, no. In the face. Okay. Josh got a Nick Chubb from the Dirty Talk. What? Okay. Commercial break, folks. Scores across the NFL still at the bottom of the screen. We can take a look at the other scores across the NFL, though. Maybe some of the teams that currently are not playing. Okay, so on Thanksgiving, these are the Thanksgiving games at the bottom of the screen, guys. The Green Bay Packers won 31-24 over the Detroit Lions. The Dallas Cowboys beat the Kansas City Chiefs 31-28. The Baltimore Ravens at home fell to the Cincinnati Bengals 14-32. That's right down here. Chicago Bears 24, Philadelphia Eagles 15. That was the Black Friday game, and the Bears won that one by 9. Tampa Bay beat the Arizona Cardinals. The New York Jets actually got the win over the Atlanta Falcons. Can you believe that? 27-24 over Atlanta. Yeah, I'm willing to bet that nobody's going to win the grand prize here this week. I'd be surprised if somebody did. I would genuinely be surprised if somebody won Pick'ems this week. I got to take a look at that here in just a moment. But for now, here we go. Houston Texans got the win over the Indianapolis Colts. The Jacksonville Jaguars 25-3 over the Tennessee Titans. Carolina Panthers 31-28 over the LA Rams. Another upset there. Miami Dolphins won 21-17 over the New Orleans Saints. And the San Francisco 49ers took care of the Cleveland Browns 26-8. Those are all the scores across the NFL. Let's bring this back over and get you guys just the games that are currently happening right now. We'll slide that back over. Commercial break is just about over. We're waiting for the kickoff here. Pittsburgh Steelers going to get the football. I wonder if Aaron Rodgers will be coming back. Aaron Rodgers is on the sideline. He's still bleeding. He got a cut on the nose here and a cut on the nose here. So Rodgers is bleeding. I wonder if he'll be coming back right now. Aaron's maybe coming back in, says JP Dawson. He might be. Mason Rudolph won't be able to get this. Mason Rudolph won't be able to get this done. Aaron Rodgers may not even be able to get this done. But the Pittsburgh Steelers have a better chance with a 70% Aaron Rodgers than a 100% Mason Rudolph. Here is the kickoff. This goes through the back of the end zone. Looks like it might have even gone out of bounds right now. Let's see where the officials put this football. It will be kick out of bounds. They're going to start this drive on the 40-yard line. Here comes Pittsburgh to start this one on the 40. There is so much time, says Steve. There is so much time, says Steve, and Aaron Rodgers is back in on the game, guys. Rodgers going to man up with a broken, fractured left wrist and a busted nose. 1st and 10 coming up for Rodgers from the 25-yard line. We've got a pistol formation for the Mustard men. Here's the snap and a handoff to the left-hand side. He goes. Kenneth Gainwell will pick up a yard or two. Starts the clock. 2nd down and 8. Football now to the Pittsburgh 27. Shouldn't this have started at the 40, not the 25? I guess it went all the way through the back of the end zone, so that was the kick out of bounds. It didn't go out through the sidelines. It went out through the back of the end zone. So they started this drive on the 25-yard line. They're out to the 27. Looks more like the 26, but Aaron Rodgers in a shotgun formation has a man in motion here. A man in motion here. There's the snap, looking right, throwing right. This one is tipped, intended for Gainwell again. Pass incomplete. It is a 3rd down. 3rd down and 9 with 8:09 left to go. It does stop the clock. Good job by Sanders on the defensive line of the Buffalo Bills to get his hand up and break that up because Kenneth Gainwell would have had a catch. Good job right there. So 8:07 left to go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's got a fracture on that left wrist. Someone can double check me. It could just be a sprain, but he's wearing a cast on his left arm, guys. A hard cast, not just like wrapped up. We got a shotgun formation, 3rd down and 9. Here's the snap with a blitz coming in. It's a handoff to Gainwell to the right-hand side. Gainwell will pick up 7.5. It's a 4th down and 1. 4th down and 1, and I don't think they're calling it a 4th down and 2. I don't think the Steelers are going to go for it. Here comes Aaron Rodgers off the field with 7:50 left to go. Have you noticed all the extra points that have been missed? I have noticed the extra points that have been missed. We've had 2 of them today. Not in this game, but 4th down and 2 coming up now for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Waitman getting ready to punt this back to the Buffalo Bills. Fingers crossed that Mario's voice can hang on. Here is the punt. This goes back to the 18-yard line. 1st and 10. They're calling it 1st and 10 at the 17. Buffalo will take over. 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. 7 minutes and 22 seconds left to go. True. Let's see. Still have a whole game to call, says DJ Gene. I know, guys. Trust me, I know. I need to find my massage tool again because I put the vibration on the vocal cords and it helps release some of that squeeze that I've got in the voice right now. Is he calling Sunday Night Football too? That's what we do, TM. That's what we do. Sundays are for football. That's what we do on this channel. For those Broncos fans who don't have coverage, I can't just not show up for them. I can't just not show up for you guys. Make it happen, says John. Okay. We got a long time. 3 fractures in Rodgers' left wrist, says Russell Field. And he's out there playing this game. Out there playing this game. It's windy here, though, says Russell. Drink a little lemon or lime juice. I do like me some lime juice. I was a singer in the younger days, and I would drink honey and lemon. I've got a lot of that in here. I'm using throat coat tea. But, you know, I'm not just calling the game. We're trying to bring some energy, right? We're trying to bring some enthusiasm. We're trying to get to that next level of energy for play calling right now. There are a lot of people out there on the YouTube landscape who are doing exactly what I am doing right now. I think that I can Well, I believe that I can outwork them. Not only do I believe that I can outwork them, I believe that we can put out a better product. But it's going to be a lot of work, man. It is going to be work. It's work every day. It is work every day. From our graphics here, from the home stats to the away stats, the offenses, the defenses we put together, the next 5-game schedule that we go through for you guys to make sure that y'all have all angles of this game covered. Check out that Buffalo Bills offense, man. This Buffalo Bills offense has done nothing in the game, which is crazy. These points have really been brought up thanks to the defense. The Buffalo Bills got a scoop and score touchdown in this game. It's been an interesting one for sure. The playoff picture, we put those together. Those postseason numbers. Also, shout out to all of our channel members. Thank you, channel members, for your continued support. And I know that some of these channel members out here are Broncos fans, so I can't just not show up. 1st and 10. Consistency, guys. You know, Tom Brady said something the other day that hit different. Here's a 1st and 10. It's a run to the right-hand side. Looks like James Cook from the 20 gets all the way, from the 17, gets out to the 23. Excuse me. This will be a 6-yard pickup. Tom Brady said, if you want to be the greatest at something, if you want to win or if you want to be a champion, you don't have to be special. You just have to do what the majority of other people are not willing to do and be consistent. Tom Brady said that, and here I am doing what the majority of other live streamers aren't willing to do. They'll do 1, maybe 2 games. I'm doing 6, 7 games a week for this channel right now, and I'm hoping that it does end up separating us from the competition. 2nd down and 4, a check down will break right here. Looks like a good throw for Josh Allen. Catch will be made this time. Jackson Hawes, number 85, going to make the grab. The rookie out of Georgia Tech going to make the play right there. So Jackson Hawes makes the grab. They're showing some highlights here. It's going to be a Justin Herbert touchdown is what they're showing on the highlight. It's a 1st down for the Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the Buffalo 34. Okay. 1st and 10 at the Buffalo 34-yard line. Single back formation for the Buffalo Bills. Bills with possession. Steelers defense looking to do what the Buffalo Bills defense has already done and maybe get some points for their team. A handoff here to number 4, James Cook, going to pick up a yard or 2. They're calling it a 1-yard gain. 2nd down and 9 coming up now for the Buffalo Bills. Thank you, Charlie. Cheers to you, sir. I appreciate those kind words, and it's folks like you who appreciate this content that keeps me going. Okay. All right. The defense for the Pittsburgh Steelers getting into communication mode. You can see a lot of communication happening on this Pittsburgh Steelers defense. They know they need to stop. I'm getting in a power stance right now. Josh Allen under center will fake the handoff. The drop back, the pressure against Allen. He breaks a tackle. He'll scramble. Allen on the run. The 40, the 45. Looks like a pickup and out to the 46. That's a run of 11 yards on 2nd down and 9. You know what that means, guys. 1st down, Buffalo Bills. On 2nd down and 9, Josh Allen to the left-hand side, breaking tackles, looking shifty, using his frame. 1st and 10, out to the 46-yard line. Robert, that's it, man. Ain't no rest for the wicked, my friend. Okay, single back formation, a handoff here. Looks like to the left-hand side. Ray Davis will pick up another 1st down. Ray Davis picks up 12 yards on the carry. Davis only has 4 carries today, but boy, oh boy, has he made those 4 carries count. 4 runs for 38 yards. James Cook, 25 carries for James Cook today. 135 yards for this man. Here is the Buffalo Bills offense on 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Another run for Ray Davis. That's going to be another 10, 11 yards. 5 runs for Ray Davis. 48 yards. And this dude is cooking right now. Feed Ray Davis. The ground game has been fantastic today here. Over 200 rushing yards for the Buffalo Bills and counting. Josh Allen in a single back formation. That's all they need. They just got to keep this football on the ground, and they will make the Steelers pay. From the 32-yard line, maybe even the 31 right here. Allen under center takes the snap, hands it off to Ray Davis again this time. Looks like no gain. 2nd down and 10. Okay, 2nd and 10. The clock ticks. The clock continues to tick. Give me that first down. Give me that first down, says Russell Fields. Give me that. Give me that. They keep going to the weak zone right now. They're showing weak zone. And the Buffalo Bills keep doing counter plays that work out so well for their running backs. 2nd down and 10 from the 31-yard line. The Buffalo Bills in a shotgun formation. Josh Allen hands up. Josh Allen waits for the snap. He takes it. 4-man rush coming in. Allen will wind up and fire. Catch will be made by Khalil Shakir. Call that a gain of 6. 3rd down and 4. Coming up right now with 2:38 as we approach 2.5 minutes left to go in the third. They're going to call that a 5-yard pickup here. It's 3rd down and 5. Thank you, Ralphie boy. Rock and roll, dude. Fist bumps to you, Ralphie. Let's go. Plenty of time, says Marvin Merriman. Lots of play action, says Wesley. We have seen a lot of play action here. Joe Breeding saying, feed the man. 26-yard line shotgun formation. Josh Allen will hand this off. No, he keeps. It's a quarterback keep, and Josh Allen will pick up 4 on 3rd down and 5. It brings up a 4th down and 1. So 4th down and 1. Calling it a 4th down and 2. They're calling that a 3-yard pickup at the Pittsburgh Steelers 23. Time to go for it. Or nah. Bennett saying go. Bennett saying go. It's a 4th down and 1.5. 4th down and 2. Buffalo. Single back. It's actually an offset I formation. It's a snap and a handoff to the fullback. It's a carry for Ty Johnson. It's good for a 1st down, Buffalo. Down at the Pittsburgh 21-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills now. 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills now. This puts them just outside of the red zone. John saying, yes, let's go. Tomlin out, says Steve Gold. 1st down, says Bennett. Okay. 1st and 10. Josh Allen in a single back formation. Terrell Shavers is the motion man just outside of the 20. Ed Cross, thanks for the super chat. Quick throw to Keon Coleman. Incomplete pass will stop the clock. 2nd down and 10. I'm watching on TV, but prefer your commentary, says Ed Cross. Fist bumps to you, my friend. Rock and roll, Mr. Cross. Thank you for checking in. Welcome to the Football Nation community, folks. My name is Mario. You're watching Football Nation. If you are new, smash that thumbs up button. Welcome to this live stream. 43 seconds left to go. Josh Allen with a running back to either side. On the right-hand side is Ty Johnson. On the left-hand side is James Cook. 2nd down from the 21-yard line. It's a drop back for Josh Allen. He will look to the right and throw to Cook. Cook stays in bounds, gets inside the 10-yard line, and that's good for a 1st down for Buffalo. It's 1st and goal from the 5. 1st down, Buffalo. 16-yard grab on the right-hand side for James Cook. Keeps those feet in bounds. Here's the play one more time. Yep. Keeps those feet in bounds. 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Pittsburgh Steelers in some serious trouble here. This will take us to the end of the third, folks. Started the clock a little late there. But this will take us to the end of the third. So 4th quarter action coming up. When we get back from this commercial break, it'll be a 1st and goal with 15 minutes left to go in this football game. Buffalo Bills in control. They are up by 9, and they are in scoring position here. Already up by 2 possessions. Let's see what happens now. Cookie, what's going on? 66851, love it. It's a beaver fake gopher. Interesting. Let's see. Field goal or it's over, says Brandon. A $5 super chat coming from Mr. Viana or Mr. Viana, what's going on? Thank you for checking in. Hello, thank you for the super chat. I see the thumbs up saying good job. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you very much. Rock and roll. All right, guys. My name is Mario. Welcome to Football Nation. If you guys want to do some fun stuff and check out my website, you can sign up for the weekly pick'ems on the website, footballnationusa.com. Right now, Week 14 has not been dropped on the website yet. Did I drop Week 14? Let's refresh this. I've got Week 12 and Week 13. Maybe I should change that now. Week 14 pick'ems are almost available. I should go make those available before tonight's game. So after today's game, I will make those available. They need Terry Bradshaw back, says Joe Breeding. Okay. We are in the middle of a commercial break right now, folks. We are in the middle of a commercial break. You know what's interesting is I never brought this up today. I never brought this up today for either of the two teams or either of the two games that we covered. Let's go to our NFL teams running back comparison here. Here's a quick running back comparison in case you guys did not know. Did you know that the Buffalo Bills are the #1 rushing team in all of football? Did you know that they are top 5 in rushing attempts per game? Already today, 26 carries for James Cook. So already James Cook has been killing it today in this rushing attempts per game. Yards per rushing attempt, top 5 team, top 3 team, and it's just crazy. The Buffalo Bills are arguably the best running team in all of football. We look at the rushing stats on the other side, not so much for Jaylen Warren and this Pittsburgh Steelers offense. The Steelers offense very reliant on, honestly, the defense getting the football back for them to win some games. And when they get the football back, it's still not good for either side. The Pittsburgh Steelers offense not been great this season. The Buffalo Bills offense, you can definitely hang your hat on that. Are you streaming the Denver game? That's the plan, man. We'll see how long my voice holds up, Arsenio. We'll see how long my voice holds up, dude. First and goal from the 5-yard line. Buffalo Bills with the football. Single back formation from the 5-yard line. Here's the snap. A look to the left. Puts it behind Shakir, who would have had a touchdown. Bad pass for Josh Allen. 2 seconds off the clock. Second down and goal. Hello, Phantom saying we've got 4,000 people watching and not even 1,000 likes. Let's get that number up, folks, says Hello, Phantom. I agree, Hello, Phantom. Let's get to 1,000 likes. What are we sitting at? 815? Oh, we can break that. We're good to go. Hello, thank you for letting me know. Second down and goal. It is a second down and goal right now. We've got a single back formation from the 5-yard line. Backwards goes James Cook. He's dropped. And Cam Hayward, a tackle for a loss. It brings up a third and goal and backs them up to the Pittsburgh 8-yard line. Backs them up to the Pittsburgh 8-yard line. James Cook does go backwards. Third and goal. The clock is ticking. Time not on the Pittsburgh Steelers side. 14 and a half left to go in this football game. The Steelers down by 2 possessions, looking to hold Buffalo to just a field goal now. Touchdown here would be catastrophic for Pittsburgh. Shotgun formation. Ty Johnson in right now. Looks like Gus Ramos, a $2 super chat. A keep here, and Josh Allen gonna fight for it. He gets some help from his friends, and he is in! Touchdown, Buffalo! The Buffalo Bills will score a touchdown there. Josh Allen up the middle. Okay, touchdown for Josh Allen. It's his 76th career rushing touchdown, most by quarterback in NFL history. Josh Allen, with that rushing touchdown, just passed up Cam Newton. Did you hear what I just said? Josh Allen just passed up Cam Newton for the most rushing touchdowns by a quarterback in NFL history. The touchdown is there. It is 22-7. Here is the kick. The kick is up. The kick is good. And I will give Josh Allen his flowers. I will give James Cook his flowers. But the Buffalo Bills wouldn't even be a play. We wouldn't be talking about the Buffalo Bills if Josh Allen was not on this team. If Josh Allen was not the quarterback of the Buffalo Bills, Do you imagine what they would be like right now if they had Russell Wilson? This game is a wrap, says Jeff. Oh, freaking wow. Gosh. Josh Allen is the man. Jeff saying, who is Cam Newton? Wow, record broken. You heard it here first, folks. Cam and Brady are both massively overrated. Looks 3 in your future, says Duff. Crazy Legs is the man. Let's go Buffalo, saying Brian. Josh playing tight end too. He really is. Duh, Bills, says Steve. Not the Bears, duh, Bills. Bennett saying that's crazy. It is, bro. It is. Oh my Josh. Someone doesn't know who Cam Newton is. You know, Cam Newton, the guy who was an eccentric dresser, we'll call him that right now. The ex-Carolina Panther who took the Panthers to a Super Bowl. The guy who doesn't put his body on the line to jump down on the football when it's fumbled. Josh, number 1, Mr. Flashy, says Wesley. The pimp dresser, says JP Dawson. Have you guys watched that Special Forces show? There's a show called Special Forces where they put celebrities through a tiny sample of what the U.S. Special Forces training is like. And in one of those seasons, Cam Newton is actually there. So Cam Newton, it's actually super cool. If you get a chance to watch it, you should watch that season of Special Forces with Cam Newton in it. Let's see. Someone said something about his big hats. No? Sham Newton, says Trip. Uh-oh. That is amazing, says Tana. Yeah, it's a pretty cool one. It's a cool one. Don't do that. MVP Newton voted number 1 player in 2015 by his peers. That guy, says DeMonsta. Fair enough. Fair enough. 4-4-4. Denver at Washington. Who's going to win? Oh, John. Denver's going to win that game. This is going to be like 37-0 Denver Broncos. Hey, no more singing black and yellow, LOL, says Goon. What up, Goon? Thanks for checking in. Who's dressing Cam Newton's? Oh, man. That's pretty funny. Who is dressing Cam Newton these days? Because if you don't know, now you know. Okay. So, bad second half for the Pittsburgh Steelers. We're coming back from the commercial break with 14:07. There is the kickoff. This goes back. This is the return, the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30, the 33, the 34. 14 minutes left to go. 1st and 10 coming up right now. Quantum says, I think Washington wins with Marcus Mariota throwing the football. If Jaden Daniels didn't snap his arm, then maybe. If I didn't watch his arm fold like an umbrella in the wind, then maybe. But without Jaden Daniels, I don't think there's any hope. 1st and 10, a terrible snap from the 34-yard line. Aaron Rodgers has to lay down on top of it at the 18. They will lose 16 yards on the play. It's 2nd down and 16 by nobody's fault but their own. Going all in on the Broncos. If you lose, you owe me $5K. If I lose, you owe me $5K, says John. I'm not agreeing to those terms, but thank you for that super chat, sir. Here we go. We've got an empty, it's not technically an empty backfield here, but 5 wide right now for Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers going to step up. He does wind up and throw. Catch made upfield, breaking a few tackles. And on 2nd down and 26, not 16. It was 2nd down and 26, not 16. 2nd down and 26. Aaron Rodgers actually connects right here. Looks like the catch is Darnell Washington for 20 yards. Call it 19. 3rd down and 7. We're back on schedule. Still a little behind schedule right now. But Aaron Rodgers has a 3rd down and 7 to deal with. Football at the 32-yard line. Aaron Rodgers in a shotgun formation. Three receivers on the right-hand side, one to the top of the screen. Going to look to the top of the screen. DK Metcalf has to hang on. He does. Metcalf on 3rd down and 7 will pick up 10. That's a first down, Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers got a long way to go. They're going to need a couple of 2-point conversions here at this point. Gonna need a couple of 2-point conversions to get back into this one. They are down by, 16 here? So down by 16, it's still a 2-possession game. A snap and a handoff to the left-hand side. There goes Jaylen Warren, who will hurdle a man. Picks up 12 yards. First down, Pittsburgh. Another Pittsburgh first down, a 12-yard pickup as Jaylen Warren leaps over a Buffalo Bills defender. That'll be a highlight reel there. Well done to get over the man. Good hurdle there by Jaylen Warren. That was impressive. Pittsburgh Steelers in Buffalo Bills territory. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Steelers take the snap, the blitz coming in. Rodgers going to look to the left and throws this one to Warren. That pass going to be broken up. Incomplete pass. 11:37 here left to go. Holy jumping beans, says Mark McKay. Big possession, says Mr. PDZ. Linda saying thumbs up. I see you, Linda. Did we get to 1,000 yet? Someone just let me know if we got to 1K. Yes, unknown saying we got to 1,000. Okay, guys. 2nd down and 10. 23-7, the Pittsburgh Steelers with the football. Aaron Rodgers on 2nd down from the 41-yard line in a shotgun formation, lined up on the left hash, takes the snap, will wind up and throw upfield. Catch is made by Darnell Washington. He gets down inside the red zone at the 15-yard line. First down, Pittsburgh Steelers. And the Steelers going to pick up a big first down. That puts them inside the red zone at the 15. Catch going to be made. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Hurry up offense for the Pittsburgh Steelers. They take the snap, dropping back, looking to Warren, looking the other way, looking back to Warren now, and this pass incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Stops the clock with 11:06. 2nd and 10 from the Buffalo 15-yard line. Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers are in scoring position now. They need to get 2 touchdowns and 2 2-point conversions. The Pittsburgh Steelers defense also needs to get a stop. A lot needs to go right here for the Pittsburgh Steelers if they want a chance in this game. It is not over till it's over, but they do need 2 touchdowns. They do need 2 touchdowns. Shotgun formation. It is a 2nd down and 10. Lined up on the left side. The play clock is down to 3, 2, 1. Here comes the snap. Rodgers will look to the end zone. Incomplete pass. Puts that way behind his intended receiver. I think he was expecting a post route. He's going to bark a couple of things right now, trying to make sure his receivers are on the same page with him. Incomplete pass brings up 3rd down and 10. 11:02 left to go. 3rd down and 10 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 11:02 on the clock. Pittsburgh on its last gasp right now. Let's see if they can get this done. 1 receiver, 2 receiver, 3 receiver at the top. I see 2 at the top, 3 at the bottom, excuse me. 2 receivers at the top, 3 at the bottom. It's 5 wide. Rodgers will wind up and throw. Catch made by Kenneth Gainwell. Gainwell goes down by contact here. He is down by contact inside the 10. Call it the 7, 4th down and 2. And they got to go for it now. 4th down and 2. The Pittsburgh Steelers with the football. 10:45 left to go and the clock is ticking. Monkey Business saying, I trust the government more than I trust the Pittsburgh Steelers right now. Here we go. 4th down and 2. The clock is ticking. On 4th down, can you trust Aaron Rodgers right now? Looks like Kenneth Gainwell is in. It's a 4th down and 2. It's a handoff to Kenneth Gainwell, and he won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard and a first down, Buffalo. First down for the Buffalo Bills. They will get the football back. It's a first down for Buffalo. Stops the clock on the change of possession with 10:11 left to go. And the Bills doing a great job here. That might be all she wrote, guys. It's not over till it's over, but that might be all she wrote. Pittsburgh Steelers going to try to get the football back, but my guess is that the Buffalo Bills are going to keep this one on the ground for now. 7 yards for the 11.3x payout, says JT the Spawn. What up, JT the Spawn? I see you out there, my friend. Nail in the coffin, says eye to eye. Oscar saying that the Steelers are so bad. The entire AFC North is so bad right now. Greg saying worst case scenario. Northern DC saying stupid play call. Same thing, says Banger Wave. I agree, guys. That was a terrible choice of play right there for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Don't know why they went with the most basic run up the middle right there. I think it's because Mike Tomlin is pretty basic. No offense. But, I mean, it's better than not making the postseason 19 years in a row or not having a winning record 19 years in a row. Rodgers will never smell again. Rodgers with a busted up nose. They should have gone for the field goal because then they would only need 2 touchdowns. I mean, they already only need 2 touchdowns, technically. Technically speaking, they only need 2 touchdowns still right now. They're down by 16 points. 1 more touchdown plus a 2-point conversion would make it 15. 1 more touchdown plus a 2-point conversion would make it 23. He might get gamey again, says Steve. Anybody know, did the Rams win? The Rams lost, Joe. The Rams lost today. Yeah, that's a tough loss there for the LA Rams as well. LA Chargers up 24-14 over the Las Vegas Raiders. Buffalo Bills up 23-7. Seattle Seahawks destroyed the Minnesota Vikings 26-0 in that game, hoping that Jackson Smith and Jigba had 800 touchdowns. That math doesn't exactly pay out right there. That math doesn't exactly make sense. That math doesn't exactly make sense right there. But I'm going to make the postseason, and I think almost every one of my fantasy leagues except for one, so that's pretty good. Oscar saying that Aaron Rodgers is just not good anymore. Forrest Green saying puff, puff, pass. This game is almost over. And right now, the Buffalo Bills have the football on their own 9-yard line. The choice to go for it for the Pittsburgh Steelers. The smart choice, poor execution. A handoff here. James Cook going to get past all of those blitzers. He'll pick up about 3 yards on 1st and 10 from the 9. It brings up a 2nd down and 7. Football out to the 12. So football out to the 12-yard line. You can see this down here at the bottom of the screen now. A 3-yard pickup. Buffalo with it now. They're talking men's college basketball. We will do March Madness when we get closer to January. We'll also talk about the NBA as we get deeper into January. Second down and 7 with 9:35 here left to go. Single back formation. Josh Allen under center, waits for the snap. He will take it. He will fake it. He will pump fake it. He will wind up and throw. Catch is going to be made by Dawson Knox. That's good for a 1st down, Buffalo. 16-yard pickup on 2nd down and 7. Good for a 1st down, Buffalo Bills. 9:14 left to go, and the Bills going to take as much time as they can off the clock right now. Say goodnight, Gracie, saying Jeep fan. Say goodnight. Yes, Noxie, says Rick Smith. A pick 16, says unknown. So Dawson Knox makes the grab for 16 yards right there. 8 minutes and 47 seconds. This time the football out to the 28-yard line. The Buffalo Bills moving closer towards midfield. A snap and a handoff from Josh Allen. Another weak side zone right here, and it looks like James Cook will pick up about 4. Call that a 2nd down and 6. Keeps the clock ticking right now. Gonna take their time. Pabby Man saying excellent, excelente. Excelente y bien hecho. The Buffalo Bills just doing their thing. Yup, just clock it in and chalk it up with a win, says Katie Espresso. 2nd down and 6, says John. Those damn Colts, says Mark McKay. Time from some Barry White. Time. Oh, yeah. Fire the whole staff, says Finn. 8 minutes here left to go. Motion on the field. Here is the snap. Little play action going to the right-hand side. Josh Allen tosses this forward to Dawson Knox. Looks like Knox will pick up about 3 yards. It's a 3rd down and 6. Actually, Third down and 3. Football to the Buffalo 35. Clock still ticking. Okay, guys, it is Sunday, and I got 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on my TV screen. The next game is scheduled to start at 7:20 p.m. I think this game might be done early, which is great, but I am going to need to give my voice as much of a rest as possible. I might push my start back time a little bit, but I promise you guys I will do this Broncos game today. We've got a shotgun formation. Josh Allen takes the snap on third down and 3, looks to the left. Catch is made. Looks like a good, strong run from Ty Johnson. After the catch, a pickup of 4. It's a first down here, 1st and 10. Clock is ticking now. Indeed, stop it. Bill's going to run out the clock. I think that's the plan, man. I think that is the plan. May is the new Brady. Pats are just going to go win the Super Bowl, says Tyler G. We'll see. Pats Nation in the house, TB12 times 7. Ooh, we got a Brady fan in the house. What up, man? Okay. 1st and 10. 6:37 left to go. We've got a single back formation waiting for the snap right now. The Buffalo Bills, a snap and a handoff right-hand side. Ray Davis, who has been killing it right now, will pick up about 6 yards on the play. Call it a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3 coming up now. Ray Davis with a run to the right-hand side. Let's go. Buffalo wins this game, says Troy. Pat's got to beat Buffalo one more time, says Wesley. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. 6 minutes left to go in this football game, and the Buffalo Bills not going to be giving up the football anytime soon. This is the most in Acrisure Stadium history, guys. The Pittsburgh Steelers tonight have given up 237 rushing yards. That is the most rushing yards given up by the Pittsburgh Steelers in Acrisure Stadium history. Not Pittsburgh Steelers history, but Acrisure Stadium history. In this stadium, that is the most they have ever given up. Ever. 3rd down and 2 coming up here for the Buffalo Bills. 239 rushing yards. Most ever given up in Acrisure Stadium history. Okay. Buffalo Bills, 3rd down and 2. They're probably going to continue running the football down the Steelers' throats. 3rd down and 2, maybe a 3rd down and 1, another 1st down here would ice this thing. They are at the 38, call it the 48-yard line, excuse me. Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen under center. Looks like whistles coming in, and timeout will be called with 4:59. Buffalo Bills want to convert this 1st down right here on 3rd down and 2. Still got 5 minutes left to go. 4 minutes and 59 seconds here left to go. Everything about the Bills turns out wide to the right, says unknown. Oof. Oof. N.R. Viana, you are very welcome. Hasta luego. Bienvenidos. And hasta luego, M.R. Viana. Thank you very much. CMC you later. Just emphasizing, please, no spam out here. John, welcome. Welcome to the live stream, but no spam in the chat. Thank you very much. Vikings got completely shut out, guys. Vikings 0-26 against the Seattle Seahawks. Seahawks defense, a full shutout. Okay. James Cook, 133 rushing yards, and he leads the team with just 33 receiving yards. Josh Allen today has thrown 115 yards, and the Steelers are still going to lose this game. From the 23-yard line, a single back formation on 3rd down and 2 from the 47. A run right up the middle, and James Cook will pick up 5. It's a 1st down here. Gets the clock ticking once again. So, we're going to ride this thing off into the sunset right now. Sam Darnold for MVP, says Justin. We can say bye-bye to Aaron Rodgers' career, says God Thrasher. Yeah, probably. 4 saying, thank you, Mario. CBS showing Chargers game in my area. I got you, my friend, Forrest Green. I'm here for you, sir. 1st and 10. Pittsburgh at the Pittsburgh backed up to their own 47. Buffalo Bills with 4 minutes left to go. Just a few more 1st downs here. They really just want to keep the football on the ground. James Cook gets the carry. He goes down. He will lose 5 yards. Call it a loss of 3. Second down and 13 coming up, but the clock continues to tick. The Buffalo Bills dropping the curtains as the lights start to dim here at Acrisure Stadium. Looks like some of the Steelers fans are exiting the building here. I can't blame them. The Buffalo Bills, a decisive win today in this one. 23-7. Buffalo Bills on second down and 13. Football at midfield at the 50-yard line. Pittsburgh Steelers are about to be 6-6. Keon Coleman makes the catch on a quick slant route. Gets back to the 42, or up to the 42 right now. Second down and 13 brings up third down and 5 after a 7-yard gain from Keon Coleman. Flag on the play. Let's find out what this flag is. It does stop the clock with 3:29. If it's a foul on the Pittsburgh Steelers defense, after the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness. This is going to be against the Pittsburgh Steelers here. This is going to be against the Pittsburgh Steelers here. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. TJ Watt also comes off the field right now. I don't know if he got his foot stepped on or what, but Watt comes off the field. Unnecessary roughness. 3:29. That's going to bail out the Bills again. Instead of looking at a third down and 5, we got a 1st and 10. 1st and 10 coming up now, and they are inside of Pittsburgh Steelers territory. Pittsburgh will take a timeout, and Pittsburgh knows what's at stake right now. Well, that might be all she wrote, guys. That might be it. 1st and 10 coming up now, Pittsburgh Steelers. Whoops. 1st and 10 from the Pittsburgh 27. Yikes. Okay. Redbone, Caramel, wipe it off. Redbone. Our line did an amazing job, says Wesley. Insane, says Pabby. One Mighty Mouse, hello. Pack never won at Buffalo. Fact, says Joseph. Ooh, it's an interesting fact. Pack up the pineapples, because this luau's over. I've never heard that one before. Pack up the pineapples, because this luau's over, says Drago Balboa. I like that. I like that, Drago. Let's go. He hated Danica Patrick? I guess so. He dated Danica Patrick and then hated Danica Patrick. That happens. Aaron Rodgers did do that, yes. Calvin saying, we suck. I was at the Jags versus Titans game, says Ayo. Ayo, how was that for you? I hope you are a Jaguars fan, because if you were a Titans fan, that was a tough one. That's funny, says Wesley. Mario, give it up for the Bills. I know it hurts. It doesn't hurt me any. Well done by the Buffalo Bills. Y'all know me, man. I give credit where credit is due. The Buffalo Bills have done a good job. The Pittsburgh Steelers defense could not contain Buffalo, and the offense just non-existent. They should have found a way. They should have found a way to not pay so much for DK Metcalf and to hang on to George Pickens, because George Pickens is balling out this season, and the Pittsburgh Steelers got robbed by the Dallas Cowboys to get George Pickens. I like it. Mario, do you think that the Vikings – ooh, I just missed that comment. It disappeared. My Mo Money Yo-Yo saying, team always gives their best players to the bench when they know the game is over. Any word from Dollar Shave Club? It's not Monday yet. I got to make sure we're still technically Thanksgiving, Black Friday, then Saturday, Sunday. The word will probably come back on Monday or Tuesday, unknown. My guess is probably Tuesday. Yes, I will be doing the Broncos game. I will be starting that stream closer to 7, guys. I will be starting that stream closer to 7 o'clock instead of the 6:50 that's listed on the start time. Here's the snap and a handoff on 1st and 10. Ray Davis takes this football from the 27-yard line out to the 22. It's a 2nd down. It starts the clock again. Timeout going to be called? No timeout going to be called right now. 2nd and 5. Broncos are -5, Mario. Are you sure? I'm covering that game. I don't know why I wouldn't. A lot of you guys may not be Broncos fans, but I think we've got enough Broncos fans in the world that stream might be worth it. It's also Sunday Night Football, and historically Sunday Night Football is good. Also, I want to get to 6-7 by the end of today, and it's not going to happen on this live stream, so I got to do one more stream to get there. 2 minutes and 40 seconds here left to go. A snap and a handoff. Looks like James Cook on 2nd down and 5 will pick up about 3. It's a 3rd down and 2 coming up. The clock continues ticking. This should take us to the 2-minute warning. Mario, can you put the stats back up? Tsunami, I got you, buddy. Let's go. Stats over here on the right-hand side. Shakir with 1 effing catch. Yes. Yes. Let's see what's going on with Pittsburgh. Such a bad game, says Paulina. Irving Boys saying Pats or Giants. I'm taking the Patriots all day, Irving Boys. Fun team to watch, Denver is, says Wesley. I agree. Red Nose Rogers says, Rogers, the Red Nose Steeler. 3rd down and 2 as we hit the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes. Another $5 super chat. Thank you very much, Peter. Thank you very much, Peter. We do always keep it clean on this channel. I understand that there are kids who also watch this channel. Although it's not listed as a children's show, I do think it's important to make sure everybody feels included. So thank you, Peter, for the $5 super chat. Thank you for the recognition. We are in the 2-minute warning. Receivers are non-existent today for both teams. The JT, the spawn, for both teams. Jackson Darts, big night, says Greg Williams. That'll be tough for him. 2 minutes left in Roger time. Grossi Posse takeover at 8 p.m., says Aaron Haw. Is it going to be a takeover at 8 p.m.? Is he not streaming? Uh-oh. Love that you include the stats, the score, the clock. Best commentary out there, says Gimbal. Thank you, Mr. Gimbal. Go Beatles. Let's go, Beatles. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. Hope that your dreams will come true. And then while I'm away, I'll ride home every day and I'll send all my loving to you. Okay, let's see. Ooh, so fresh and so clean. I see you, Mr. Mojo. Uh-oh, Mighty Mouse saying, I can hear the lady singing. New Sammy is in the house. What up, New Sammy? Fist bumps to you, brother. Okay. So we got a 3rd down and 2. We are technically inside of the red zone. We're at the Pittsburgh 19-yard line. I'm going to turn on the red zone music, although the red zone music doesn't feel appropriate because it does feel like this just feels like savagery at this point. It feels like the Buffalo Bills are just absolutely killing them. Let's see. Panthers, hashtag keep pounding, says Ricky. Thanks, Sue. Appreciate you guys. I didn't write that song myself at all. But hey, LMAO says, God bless the Beatles. Steelers are a disgrace. Cunt Rudolph. They should have never brought him back. Didn't they ship him off somewhere and then brought him back? I'm pretty sure they shipped him out to Miami for a couple of weeks. Didn't he go to Miami and then come back? Am I making that up? I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. He'd let us in, knows where we've been. Thanks for checking in on that one, Wolfie. Nice name drop. 3rd down and 2. Hey, man, I am the Eggman. I am the Walrus. Cuckoo, Kachoo. Here's the snap and a handoff to James Cook on 3rd down and 2. It is going to be a 1-yard pickup. 1 minute and 54 seconds left to go. 4th down and 1. Clock will continue to tick here. No timeout going to be called by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Looks like they're going to bow out of this one gracefully. I think they're going to go for it here on 4th down and 2, 4th down and 1 at the Pittsburgh 19-yard line. Buffalo wants to finish this game. A touchdown or a 1st down here will do that. A 1st down here will do that. Okay. 1:20 left to go. My ears are killing me. Oh, dude, that feels like just so painful. 1:12 left to go in this game. Typical. Just subscribed. Typical, man. What's up, Typical? What up, May Boyer? Cuckoo Kachoo, says Pabby. Did Miami win or no way? No, they did, Mo Money. They did win for sure. They did win for sure. A touchdown would be funnier, though, says C.S. Walker. Mario, can I send you some Football Digest magazines from the 70s? Yeah, dude. Absolutely. My P.O. box is listed on the website, guys, so if you do want to ever send me anything, you can reach out to me on my website, footballnationusa.com. 27-yard field goal attempt right now. So the Buffalo Bills taking an insurance from the right hash. The kick is up. The kick is good. Oh, my goodness. That stadium is empty, bro. The field goal is good, and the Buffalo Bills 26-7 right now. What's going on? Looks like DKOB28 saying, please say I love you to my amazing man and his daughter Aaliyah. It's a dream vacation for them. Rock and roll. Thank you for that super chat. Or thank you for that chat right here, DKOLB. 107 left to go. The field goal was good. We'll turn off this red zone music. Again, so inappropriate. Pittsburgh Steelers are about to get the football back for one final drive here. My guess is it's going to be a quick 3 and out, and that'll be it. Bills in the house, says Mike. But do you have to show the audience the cool covers with Walter Payton, Ken Stabler, and Roger Staubach? Oh, I absolutely would. I absolutely would, Darren. I absolutely would, man. The score is 26-7. The Pittsburgh Steelers about to get the football back after that field goal here. Steelers in some serious trouble. There's the kickoff. Pittsburgh to return. The 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, down at the 27-yard line. 103 left to go in this one. Steelers gonna go for it, I guess. I left my home for Tucson, Arizona from some Sinaloa grass. Okay, all right then. Rock and roll. Finish on a pick 6. Go Buffalo, says Wolfie. Woo! I can tell that tell me you're a Ravens fan without telling me you're a Ravens fan right here, West Indians. Tell me you're a Ravens fan without telling me you're a Ravens fan. 1st and 10. Mason Rudolph is in on the play right now. No Aaron Rodgers for this one. A snap and a handoff to the right-hand side. Looks like this will be a carry for Keldon Johnson. They're going to keep this on the floor. 56 seconds left to go. This is just garbage time, and they're not even going to air it out or go for the consolation prize. The Steelers are done with this game. The Bills are done with this game. Courtney seeing Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, we are always waiting for this moment to arrive. Here's the 2nd down and 9 from the 29-yard line. Mason Rudolph just running around gingerly. Whoever that coach was, Ben Skrowanek just killed his own coach on the sideline. Ben Skrowanek just crushed someone with a headset on. Looks like 25 seconds left to go in this football game. It's a 3rd down and 9 coming up right now, with 25 seconds left to go. Final play probably here with 25 seconds left to go. Pittsburgh Steelers at the 29-yard line. It's a snap and a handoff to Johnson. It's a 2-yard pickup, and we get a 4th down and 7. Looks like Brian Allen with a that's a very specific super chat, $26.07, saying, go Bills, great game call. Thank you very much for the super chat, Mr. Brian Allen. Very specific on the super chat. Appreciate that, dude. Thank you very much. 2607. I'll take it. I see a 6 and a 7 on there. Thanks, Brian. All right, guys, that's the end of this game. That is your final score. Final score going to be 26-7. I am going to get some food in me. I am going to go take a break. Thank you very much, Brian, for that last-minute super chat coming in. If there are 3 people out there who can help us get to 669, that would set us up to get to 6-7 by the end of today. Thank you very much, DCJ. Thank you, Mr. Mojo, STG, Ollie, Todd Tier, Joseph, I see you. Mr. Gator, what's going on? We've got Climatics, I'm tired in the house. That's good for Cincy, she says, or he says. Ethan, appreciate you. Texicali, thank you. Mr. Mojo, Rev Green, Robert Zamora, Yeet Man, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, folks. And a shout-out to Santino for the trivia quizzes. Rock and roll. All right, guys. That's it. That's all I've got for y'all. Thank you for helping us get to 669. I'm going to go ahead and start setting up for the next game. We will be live in less than an hour, but we'll be live again soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, you've been watching Football Nation. My name is Mario Manuel. Let's effing go. Peace out, guys.